start stream.
No, guys. You know, on the stream, we should be talking. Like, you put your hand over the mic, you'd be like, "So, guys, have you got your hazmat suits on?"
Of course we have. We aren't idiots. Or the idiots wouldn't put on hazmat suits, right?
Indeed. Do remember not to take it off, even if you're going to the toilet, because there's a hole. You need a hole.
Oh, dumb question. Anybody here a fucking? This is real dumb question. Anybody here a genealogist or virologist or whatever that understands genome sequencing?
Not really. No.
Okay, never mind then.
I think the only smart person we probably have is probably someone called Rosso, who's a nurse, and that's the
Yeah, I
only
said. Well,
thing.
no. Somebody needs to have an actual degree for this. They don't have to just be a fucking aide, like a nurse. So rip this.
Ah,
Well, as per usual, I think we have to do our duty, Redomer, and have the meme roll off.
Yes, of course.
okay, let's 1d2. Come on, I want a one from you as well, my friend.
Oh no, something bad's gonna happen today. We didn't do the fucking normal 3 times.
The end times Johnny, yeah, it's obvious. Even the dice support it.
My God. Oh God. This is gonna be amazing. Okay, so Vidalma, do you remember what you did last time, or do you wish to let me remind you?
Yeah, remind me, please. I think Eric needs to freshen up as well.
Okay. Him up when it gets to his turn, you know. 3 summaries of 3 scenes for the entire session from the last session. Basically, 1, you were going to sleep, but your best friend Phil Spencer called you and said, "Bring your son here. He's going to be part of a coterie from now on." And you could say you ask questions about these tasks, and you could say tasks are easy, but if they fuck up, they get the noose.
Oof.
You know? Oh no, not the noose. You know, they get a punishment to some degree. And we talked about the situation in Brooklyn in a lot more detail. Radoma, I remember the reason why Radoma uses spheres due to the pentagram, and okay, you also scanned the pentagram energy coming around your chantry, and you were seeing the red patterns and the life and the energy was beginning to not. It was slowly going away since it was no longer being in use. Fades over time. Decides to investigate, but because he sensed nature. Investigate the nature bit. Saw a wolf footprint, saw a poster, an event sponsored by Pentex about superhero expedition or show, whatever you want to call it. And with your further investigation with the invisible ring, he cannot be spotted. As you continue to investigate further, you noted a bushy sound, a bird flying out, and you went into overdrive on this paranoia. One may say, hint, it's not paranoia. It was really been used for spying out the chantry. But you noticed it, and you could say overdrive mode. You know, goes into this chantry, get some weapons. That was the first thing I wrote because I thought you were out in the chantry with weapons for some reason. Giving Andrew a call, talking about the post and
I
telling
I did
alone.
I did put I did place some weapons in easily accessible places.
Okay. Ranged weapons outside the chantry, like somewhere on the track, or something in that case, combat, in case a combat time happens. Suddenly forces lost. Okay, this was the alternative one. He returned to the chantry, gonna say, gonna have a talk to Andrew about what's coming next, and that'll be for the session. Alternatively, he was in this vehicle, this weapon for the oncoming soul, which will be happening. Yada yada yada. Cannot remember, to be honest, and even I watched the replay. Which one do you prefer? Do you want to start in the van with a bandana, saying, I've been to Vietnam, man, I'm just waiting for those Vietnamese to come out and back? Or do you want to talk to Andrew?
Sorry, the tree started speaking werewolf. Nah, just kidding. I'll probably go in eventually. No, probably just send him like a text message.
So you were going with, you were in the vehicle setting. Okay. Got it.
Just sending like some messages, like about my reconnaissance.
Now, Radoma, after you sat there, let's say you sat there, you text, you know, now out of the time, you're gonna waste like a couple of minutes and nothing really happens. You know? So what do you like to do next? Caffeine? Cocaine?
Please.
Crocodile?
Like, what time is it even at this point? Like, it was probably already pretty late when I left the vampires.
You know, it's kind of like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 in the morning, you know. You just make sure to go sleep in the vehicle, you know. Just have a nice sleep. Let's be honest.
Ooh. Yeah, good question. Well, what would I even want at this point?
To go home and sleep with your wife. Turns out she was very disappointed because you're like Peter Griffin. Your fat covers the entire below half of your body. You know.
Oof! What the fuck, Ems? I have a bajillion dots in my physicals.
You know, it's a behind all this fat is a man of steel. There's an old saying.
Well, let me think. What's realistic at this point? like there's a giant magic circle basically pointed at the chantry at this point, and there's like suspicious activity around.
Oh fuck, man! God damn it! I forgot the first recording. Fuck. Oh well.
Oof.
Oh well, don't worry. I could watch your stream and probably download the episodes anyway.
Yeah.
It'll take a while, but I'll do it.
Yeah. So essentially, we have to figure out: do they want to be there if anything happens, or do I not want to be there? Because depending on the enemy that's coming in, I might not do much.
Okay.
Okay, Oh, I know what to do. Is there like a place nearby? Is there like a place where I can get like a good position, like a hotel or something nearby that where I can look at the chantry?
Mean like a kill zone?
A what now?
A kill zone.
I
Basically,
guess.
it's a central area that when people run in, they're essentially guaranteed to get themselves killed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
You could say the roof of your chantry is a good idea.
Oof. But it's still
The Minutemen can push you up to the highest they can be.
okay. The problem with that is that when someone that's only really useful if the people are coming from the outside of the chantry, and they don't have a way to bypass directly walking in.
Okay.
Hmm.
What about there is a hotel, one may say. One of those really cheap hotels. Like near your chantry, like over here.
What's over here? I didn't see anything.
It's
Ah,
like a cheap it's like a cheap hotel, you know?
yeah, sure.
That might be a good way to see some new bouteille. Uh, Now, as you I'm gonna ask, do you have your spheres activated?
I mean, I was scouting, so yeah, most likely. So,
I do like to ask, which sphere have you activated?
I'm probably all sensory effects.
Okay. I want some things clarified, you know. Now,
Also, did they ever
as
break like my the ring thing?
no, you haven't broke your ring. You haven't broke your invisibility. You haven't stated.
Yeah. So before I go up to like the guy at the desk of the motel,
Mhm.
I want to go ahead and like scout out the hotel beforehand. Before I take a room, just to be sure.
You scout out the hotel and you notice something very, very, very in peculiar, one may say. You know, it's the same poster. You know, you know those posters you see, Radolma. Um, you saw the werewolf footprint and all that. It's the same poster you see on the walls. You know, and you see one thing. You see a letter on. You see a letter on their doors. Well, hold on. Do you Can you describe how? Like, if I give you a scenario, imagine if there was a hall and you have like a cheap motel. You got like doors, rotting carpet, shitty carpet, shitty wallpaper, doors, wonky mail, all that sort of nonsense.
Mm.
Now tell me, how would you react if there was one letter in one of these shitty door mail doors? Hold on. Do you have life?
No, I do not.
Do you have mind? The matter.
I do have matter, yeah. Can I like skip?
Level of matter.
Oh, just one.
Okay, level one. So I just need to look at matter one just to get some conformity or confirms. Matter perception matter will allow to insert and extract basic from the materials, underlining sources and appropriate. You see, wow, lucky man. You see a letter. It's full of strange material in this letter.
Oh.
Would you like to touch this letter?
You just said it's full of strange materials, though. I'm gonna
Well,
go.
problem is, what you can only see is like, you can only see like a letter, like a bad, like you can see a letter, but you can see like paper stuck onto another paper on these letters, and you can only see like little incy wincy, stains of like sugar or something, or some powder. Who knows?
Okay, like first off, we're gonna go ahead and like use the senses to just scan the letter to get like the contents. I believe I should have the forces for that. To see like what's written in there. Or on the.
Oh yeah, forces, because forces has X-rays essentially, and you can easily see through that. You can with forces through a letter, you can see like. Have you ever seen cut out newspapers and people stick them onto the paper and to make like funny letters?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah, I know.
memes, the memes and the X are usually posters.
Yeah.
Imagine it's kind of like that, but it says, "Death to you, you dirty Zionist. All hell, Allah is great. Jew America will fall." Within the contents of this letter,
Oof.
and for some reason, this powder. Do you have? Do you have medicine?
I do. 2 dots
How
actually.
many dots? Ooh. Difficulty 9.
For what?
To know, to have a suspicion what this is.
No, like what's the attribute to that?
Oh, intelligence.
Alright.
I thought that was common sense, or perception. The intelligence medicine.
Oof.
Nine. Oof. I think that's a fail normally.
Yeah, it's a normal fail.
Okay. You you must think it must be some sugar powder or something. It must be like sugar or cocaine. This man must have some naughty habits.
Oof.
Though it's strange. Why would you put that with like a Death to Zion, Death to America soundtrack? With Allah is great in that. You know. But
Like
I'm
can I go ahead and like figure out? Actually,
probably
this is probably
Andrew.
this is probably not related, or at least not as much related to to whatever is attacking the chantry. Probably at least.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's like one of those murder things. In which case it doesn't really matter.
Well, it depends. What's the definition? What's gonna happen? Yeah, there's only one way to find out, Delma. If you open the letter.
Okay, but why would I really engage in that right now?
I don't know, just pulling your thumb. You can probably call Andrew to describe the materials.
Yeah, probably can, but I think of just calling in like some potential terrorism. You know, because it's still like pretty early after 9/11, so everyone is up is like really thin skinned.
Yeah, you could say that. Now, as you probably call your boss, she's gonna probably demand that you bring the letter here now and put it in a safe lab area. Now, what's your response when your boss says that?
Well, I'm gonna tell her that I'm like kind of busy right now. I can tell, like, you know, that I hadn't really gotten any sleep tonight, and that I'm currently working on some more or less private investigation. Might turn into work later.
Okay. Just put it in a safe place, for fuck's sake. Now, she'll probably just recommend put it somewhere that you can hand it in to work tomorrow or something to that equivalent. Just keep it on the lock and key.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna just put in like some sort of, like, I don't know, evidence bag.
Mm. Now, you continue investigation until you see like a group of lovely individuals. And what do I mean by wholesome, lovely individuals? I mean, have you ever been into like one of those hall lobbies? You know, like the really shitty ones. And you just see a couple of people there. And, you know, you sense them. And they're a bit strange. Let me take, let me take you there. Let me take you to an all. Let me take you there. Let me fly you away on my magic carpet, or bookmarker in this case, you know. You're going to love it, kiddo. Apparently, there's a shooting range in this motel, you know.
Wait a minute. This one looks like a technocratic agent, to be honest.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, that woman. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was, you know, she was going to troop Rosso into like coming to the technocrat so she can get him dissected, you know. What? Like, if I was a Technocat agent, if I have a job of like, if I wanted a promotion, I would just give them a changeling to dissect, you know, and just milk him to into bananity and beyond. Like, come the fuck on, be logical here. Turns out you're in Japan. No, you're in this area. Oh, delete these faggots. So, young man, bring out your character. We're gonna have a fun time, you and me.
Fuck is that even? And why are there so many of them?
All the like big desserts, big food, you know, they're like the humble American pie, you know. They're very fatty. And it's made of lard and bittersweet, you know.
Damn it.
And they, as you scan them, you sense something very weird, very tainted, one may say.
Oof. What kind of tainted?
Tick. It's like a clock tainted, you
Clock
know.
clock tainted? No, that's odd. Does my time sense, tingle?
Oh, well, yeah, I forgot you have. Oh, fuck. No, you. Goddamn. I forgot you had time sense. Um. Oh, yeah, your time sense tingles. Let's say she develops an internal clock and she spot. You can sense that it's in their bellies, that your clock senses is tingling, and their belly is tingling in terms of the clock sense. You know, they're kind of. You can scan the rest of the body, they're fine, but only the belly is the wrong thing, you know?
What the fuck? What does fucking this even mean?
Mm-hmm. You want to talk to them?
Oof, please no. Not for now. Not until I come in officially.
Okay. Now, do you want to overhear their conversation?
Yeah, that I can do.
You can tell these happy four individuals, they're quite happy to talk about their favorite thing, you know, superheroes and issues of comics and all that sort of jazz, and the New York sponsored superhero expedition or expose, you know. And they're just very, very glad. And as you hear the word glad, you can just hear the clock going back, you know, in their bellies.
Wait, it goes back? Like backwards?
Mm-hmm. With your matter in time, yeah.
That's very odd.
Like, when you look, even with your forces, you can only see like a pound. You can see lard and lard, like layers of lard, so much lard. You know, fuck is hell. Get your ass in here. You should see a layer of lard and it grows fat. So, what did Jim think of this?
Like, first off, what's wrong with these people?
Mm-hmm.
And then second, what is wrong with these people?
I don't know.
This is a phenomenon unencountered before.
Not really. It's very uncounted. You have never met these sort of things before. First time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Should get these guys into the lab. Just have to like.
Why would they go? They want to go to their superhero convention, you know?
Yeah, I mean they gotta go there, sure. But you know what's more important than that? Getting vivisected. They're lost anyways.
You want to know what's more important? Minding your own business.
What? Minding your own business? What the fuck?
No, that's me being on you.
Oof, fatties be like, don't tread on me.
Yeah, they're so like that, people, you know.
I mean, they basically look at that. They just went in and they're probably gonna get roped into this you know, Pentax thing.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back, Allied. Who's, you know, with almost having a crisis of a lifetime, does he join the groups of fatty, or does he go against it and go and becomes a full-fledged vegan? You know,
What?
with all this, with almost having a crisis. Yeah.
Oof.
He can't. He's thinking, should he take the soy or does he take the poi?
No, it's just the problem is that these guys are talking about superhero stuff, you know, the favorite superhero stuff, and I found one of the posters again in this motel. So you can guess where they're gonna go, probably. and I sense something weird. Some clocks in their bellies. Going, and now they're going back.
Rip.
God. Now, let's find. There's the book. I bet also get the werewolf book as well, because I got them from these multiple areas. I think, yeah, from multiple areas. Why they like this? Content. Where the fuck I found? Okay. Now, tell me, what do you want to do?
What?
God damn, I got rid of. Alright, let me find it. There it is. I'm looking at something got rid of. They're being cancerous and all that, you know? When it comes to their sheets,
Hmm.
so I have to calculate. I'm not going to just be a pain in the ass if I do it all again. So I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. Oh, that was the floor. That's the spicy floor. Got it. I like this floor. Okay, better get the werewolf book. So, tell me, what does your character do?
Well, after seeing these guys, is like something weird about the food, or is it just the guys themselves?
Just the guys themselves.
Too
You know?
too much soy.
I know, right? What's wrong with a bit of soy, Vidal? It's the future.
I'll probably finish up like scouting, and
Mhm.
then decloak and go to the guy at the
Well,
desk, and like take a room, preferably like one where I can easily exit the building.
well, as you continue the scout, you probably spot a black vehicle with black windows, black, it's fully black, and you can say it's dropping off, driving off in some good ways,
No, can I try to get a license plate?
There is no license plate, young man. It's completely black.
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm. You understand why I said completely black?
Well, completely black usually means everything is
Mm-hmm.
black, but not usually people like there's license plates and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Understand.
Can I use my the forces thing to see like how many people are inside? Like depending on like the skeletons I see.
What, in the vehicle?
Yeah.
Perception, alertness, difficulty, difficulty 6. Better keep an eye on the car since it's driving fast.
I have acute senses.
Oh, my difficulty
Difficulty what?
4.
Yeah.
Because I think acute senses is -2 anyway.
Yeah, it's -2. And I have like my mind for like sight.
Yeah. Roll all those bones.
What is it, like perception alertness?
Yep, perception alertness, difficulty 4. You noticed this vehicle had somewhat of a protection against your idealisms. You know, it felt at first you felt reflected, but after another concentrated try, you can easily see there were individuals in that vehicle, special men, you know, in tuxedos, just saying, command. You know, they're just texting towards some individuals, and they're just saying, mission complete.
Mission complete. Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Alright. Time to call the boss again.
Mm. You call your boss is like, yes.
You know, I described what I just witnessed here.
Why you like,
I'm sorry, I don't know how I stumbled upon these things.
trouble comes to you, you know? Are you sure you're not provoking them or something?
At this point, I can't tell.
As you speak.
Can we get like a lock on where these guys are driving through the traffic system?
Yeah, you can try that, but it'll be a difficulty roll.
Sure.
Um, would you like to contact Andrew or any other third party to help you in this?
I mean, Ender is probably securing the chantry.
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably be busy as fuck. So, what's the check?
How much dots do you have in computers?
A whole one.
Okay, intelligence computers, you know. Difficulty 6.
I see how it is.
You know, 'cause
Uh,
these agents,
I would
they're not.
I would like to pray to the Emperor to grant me to grant me more a sharper mind to find his foes.
Roll me your everyday, my child. At a difficulty 4. Since
Indeed.
this is a level 1 effect, it's time for hibbity hobbity. You got 3 extra dice on your intelligence, Gapper.
Indeed.
Intelligence plus computers. Yeah. Difficulty 6. Let's see if you're good enough.
I wish I could had more willpower to spend, but I already spent a fuck ton.
Yeah. Okay. I can say this with confidence. You tracking the vehicle, and I could say with personal animosity that you're it's very good. Black vehicle, like a normal vehicle, into it drives into, like a brick wall. Like it turns left and it's a brick wall, and for some reason the vehicle's vanished. within the brick wall.
Where is this brick wall?
Okay, let me take your and your over here. The brick wall is kind of here. You know, it's one of the pillars that holds the traffics together.
Ah, god damn it. Alright. Time to call the boss again and then get some coffee. We're gonna need it.
Your boss says you need to go. You need to report this tomorrow. You're too tired.
But goddamn.
To report in one night.
A car just vanished in a brick wall, god damn it. First off, they don't have like any license plate. It's completely black. And now this.
Hmm. Seems that someone's trying to hide something. There's only one way you can find out. Would you like to go there?
I mean, at this point, god damn it. I wish I knew that this was like. I'm gonna drop another text message to Andrew that that I saw something weird nearby the chantry. I saw some van that apparently did some mission there. And like some cheap motel. Where I want to just crash to be nearby. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to figure out what they're up to. So if I don't come back, you know what to do. Nuke the place.
Andrew, you received a text message from.
Sure wish I could hear you, Emps.
You received a text message from Jim. How does it feel?
What's going on with Jim? What's the text message? He's about to go check out some place, and if he doesn't come back, I know what to do.
Yeah,
it's nuke the chantry, nuke the place. You know, like so some vehicle without license plates and did like some, you know, shielding in place and stuff. That did some mission in the in like a cheap hotel, a motel near the chantry.
Wait. So they're near some cheapo hotel.
Yeah, they did some mission in like a near or in a cheap motel where I was. And you know, since there's like a bunch of sensitivity, that's why I'm informing you. They like drove off. I tracked them through the traffic system, but essentially, what happened was that they disappeared at a brick wall, basically. You know, they turned around the corner and then they were gone. And the only thing there was a brick wall.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck, indeed.
So we have a werewolf attack, and our good buddies or pals are back. Alright, well, be safe, and I wish you luck.
Oh yeah, there's also like a bunch of wannabe superheroes in that motel.
Superhero, the only fan.
Oof, they're wannabes. I saw the poster arms. I don't know, there was this poster again. And they had like some weird time thing going on in their stomachs.
weird time thing going on in their stomachs?
Yeah. Can't tell exactly what, only that it was going quote unquote backwards.
Do you have a rough idea as to when it would reach wherever it was trying to reach?
What I am.
You mean like the clock?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard because it seems controlled. In a
It's
way.
it's kind of hard because it seems controlled.
Hmm.
It could depend, on their moods when they say.
We need to fucking torch this city.
It's fine.
If they say something positive with Dharma, notice that they go backwards. They live a little bit longer.
I see.
I wish Vidal would talk to them. It would have been an epic conversation.
Oof. I mean, I was going to talk to them, but then, yeah, then you pulled out that van. Oh yeah, did I get an?
Liz, you said you were continuing to investigate.
Yeah, I mean, I was continuing to investigate. Like, I wouldn't just break off like my investigation just to talk to them. I wanted to do it like afterwards to get into, you know, because I didn't want to break like my
You cover story, yeah. Don't worry though, it's still worth it. You still got time. Tick tock. Your mistress is going to get the cock.
oof. Oh, that's a hot take. But yeah, anyway, so I have to kind of check out that place. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. First off, after the investigation is finished, we're gonna go and like decloak. And we'll go to a clerk, take a room. Hope maybe we'll come back. Otherwise, it's not gonna matter. Those rooms are cheap enough, right? Since it's a cheap motel. So I'm just gonna go to the clerk, pay for a room. Like one that's like where it's like easy to get out. Since I probably know which one. Since I scouted the place. And then it's time to go to these guys and have fun, quote unquote.
It's gonna be a lovely No.
Oh yeah, probably like sipping some coffee.
Thing is, like, imagine you shaking up whilst doing this.
What? No, gonna go. God damn it! I don't know what it means.
What? Shakes?
Shaking up. What does it mean?
Basically, if I remember correctly, if you stay up for too long or drink too much caffeinated caffeine while staying up for too long, you get the shakes.
Oh, I mean, I doubt that. It's like not even like been one night. Not even this night is over. So yeah, just gonna get like a coffee and like go to these guys and ask if they mind if I join them.
Yeah. The guys at the motel.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I just talk to them like 5 or 10 minutes before going off to investigate these guys that had went into a wall.
Okay. Now, as you continue to investigate, now as you talk to the lovely fellows, let me just drag something.
Of course, keeping like an eye on their clock thing. Yeah.
Let me do my accent. Because I gotta do a really good nerdy accent. Gotta persuade you that the nerds. So guys, sup, man? And you can tell one of them brings out their hands and you take a close detail at their hands.
I do what now? Oof. What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay, now you're there. One person says, "Sup, man?" in a geeky accent. Like
Hmm.
used to do it, but I can't really do the nerd voice anymore.
Good morning. Just had a long night. Oh. So, what are you guys doing here?
Well, we're here in town to see the. You could just hear the heavy breathing, being fat. To see the superhero show.
Which superhero show?
One brings out the poster, and his fingers covered in Cheetos.
M&Ms. These are the weirdest fat guys ever.
And you could just see that you can just see the you can see the force you can see on this poster's a bit different. You see it's so different, so new that it's got pictures of the superheroes they'll be showing. Do you want to
Oh yeah,
who those
I'm gonna
superheroes are?
yeah, I'm probably gonna ask them if I can. Yeah, can I have that the poster? My son is a big fan of superheroes, and I want to send it to him.
Sweet, yeah. And he gives you the one covered in Cheetos. Congratulations, you have a filthy poster with Cheeto handprints.
Oof, I'm gonna take a photo and like and then say thanks and put it back. So do I know any of the names?
Well, yes. Wolverine, Spider-Man,
Ah,
the Incredible Hulk, Aquaman.
I see.
That gonna be on display.
Wait, isn't it early for them? For all of them?
Who says it's the movie? Who says it's the movie version?
Oh
It's the queer
god.
one in the comic.
Oh god.
Only men in tights. you know.
Did they get like some actors for it, or is it like comic book version?
Yeah, they just probably got. They said we can. It says on the poster, "Look at this miracle. We made average Joe here look like the hot new ticket for the next superhero film."
God damn.
So, Radama, please take a look at your Pentex folder. In Manhattan.
Let's see. Swear to God. I'm gonna have to fight these guys at some point, don't I?
Mm-hmm. You know, you always wanted to fight. You always wanted to be the bad guys, right? You know, they could send superheroes to save the day. You know.
Just all for Mori. That's the best part. It's beautiful, Elms. Just gotta say, it's beautiful.
Alternative to the Justice League, problem is they're all too similar. With the Justice League thing, or even with the Marvel thing, because they're all too similar. Turns and oof. Indeed, you will get cancer from how much kryptonite you have in your veins. You know, you gotta go to keep.
Exactly.
So, how does Jim feel when he sees the pictures of these magnificent superheroes? You know, made from these new upcoming actors and films. You know, from comic to film. You know, like the project's been announced, and they're just shown the potential what the future could be in the movie industry. You know?
Yeah.
The super duper fans, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and ask the further questions. So, so how did you find out about it?
Oh wow. I remember. Well, Comic Con, of course. And one gets the inhaler and just Comic Con. You know, the land of besties. It's how immediate role play. Like
Got Comic Con. Huh.
you should go there one day. Take your son. You know, in the middle of the
Oof. Imagine the sun actually coming. And it's just short of night, everyone. I'm Batman.
Uh,
You know, but not the main universe one, but the one that's actually just just there to fuck everyone. You know, one of those that kills.
yeah. No, that's why he won't make great superheroes because he tries to kill. Yeah, no, Batman's a faggot, and he has to be like, I can't kill them. I'm too much of a soy.
I can't kill them. Meanwhile, they killed. They did without any remorse. Yeah, sure, this is fine. Just break out of prison every I don't know every 2 months. It's okay. Just let it run.
No, it just it's like a perfect reflection of the American system. You know, they try to they try to they abolish the death penalty. They try to rehabilitate them. And they break out, do more crime, come back in. You know, it's like a recycle going on. And you can tell after like the 10 minutes, they just talk about comics and all the nerdy shit, and you know, I think Jim's got a better impression of them. You know,
Hmm.
I think they should probably say you should bring your family to this event. You know.
God damn it. I kind of want to ask them if there's like some merchandise, food, or something like that. But it seems like a really asshole question to ask.
What? Food?
Yeah, because there's something weird in their stomach, and I already know that the superhero thing is kind of fishy.
Mm-hmm. They just say, not really, no. They just give you that with a straight face.
What's wrong with these people? Or whatever.
You know? They're just like There's just like the modern American man in 20 years. They cry for the next superhero film.
You mean together with all that soy, and the wife's boyfriend coming in and buying them a Wii Switch.
Yeah, with their own money.
Perfection.
But don't worry, young man. That's the end of the conversation. Do you wish to investigate the hole in the wall theory?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. You drive off to Manhattan. You drive off to the area they go through in. And with your spheres activate, do you touch the brick wall? What do you do?
Well, first I'm gonna scout around to look for. Actually, I would go ahead and like activate the ring once again, even though it's like
Mhm.
really expensive on willpower at this point.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go. I think it was like stamina, science. Yeah. God, I have so much fucking physical stats in this. It's amazing.
Uh,
Oh yeah, that does physics apply.
it Well, you like to hurt you, don't.
I'm sorry. I think your downtime system might be busted. Just saying.
No, that's why I'm abandoning it in the next game.
Yeah, you gotta rework it.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna probably just make it a lot more abstract.
Yeah, which is fine. But anyways, then let's just go and investigate the place. I guess for first check out the surrounding area to see if there's like anyone watching the entrance, or presumed entrance and stuff like that.
Well, you check the surrounding area with the entrance, and you can easily say it's a Scooby Doo mystery, one may say, because it looks like a completely normal neighborhood. You know, with all the gang violence and the crack on the street and the pimping and the hoeing.
All right, then I guess it's time to go in and find Morba. Investigate the wall directly.
You go to the brick wall, and as you scan the brick wall, your time sense kicks in. In particular, because this is fuck Adobe. Time sensors. You could sense there was some form of a ripple in the time.
Oh,
One may
is
say.
it like cute or is it like
it was huge. You can tell it was huge a while ago, and now it's a bit tiny.
Oh no.
I do have Marty.
Are we facing the timeless? Oh, what is this? Oof.
Well, one of the member of the Timeless. Are you a Doctor Who fan by any chance?
Well, fan is a bit of a stretch, but I watched part of it.
Which part by any chance?
Let me think. Like sometime before he became a woman.
Okay, so the transgender woman, I got it.
Actually, I didn't even watch the one, the gray-haired doctor. I just watched the weird one before that. Like up until the weird one.
Cool.
Like the first new series was probably the best Doctor. But oh well.
Because Doctor Who, a lot of Doctor Who's, one may say. And I can tell you, he's the one with the funny uniform, one may say. Now, do you go closer to the ripple effect?
Well, at some point. I will
Do you have
probably slowly
Do
up.
you have correspondence?
No, I do not have correspondence.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, I don't.
And you could just see a bit, just see a mark. 2 signs, actually. You just see a robot face on the brick. You see? Like, ever seen this face before? That I'll post in tabletop chat, X channel. Imagine that on one of the brick, and the Timeless logo next to it. Yeah, no. It's you like it? It could have been worse. I could have put the Daleks in.
Sorry, I know how to defeat them. I know how stairs work.
Joke's on you. In later seasons, they can fucking float.
Yeah.
They only added that in because they realized how retarded it is. Really? Oh no. Stairs. What are they gonna do? Well, not conquer the world. That's for certain. Well, taking a photo of that anyways. Is it just something on the wall? Like decoration? Or is it like something more?
Do you wish to touch it?
What do my senses tell me, first of all?
Your senses tells you the brick is kind of glowing and unique. You know?
Glowing and unique. Sure, that's not suspicious at all.
And As you sense it, you could just hear a clock.
Well, how far is like my car away in case I have to flee?
Your car is pretty close.
Alright. Well, time to rub my fingers and press the touch the thing, I guess. And hope it like activates
worry.
something.
You touch something, you get. Now, how much mind do you have?
Just
Do you
one.
have a mind shield by any chance?
Nope.
Okay, you're gonna go for a nice experience, a nice ride.
Be right back. I gotta pee.
Oh my gosh, he was so eager for this, and he now has to pee.
Can't believe you threw the fucking Cyberman at him. This poor bastard.
Oh fuck off! If I throw Doctor in there, you know Cybermen would be in it as well.
No, I know, but out of everybody to get it thrown at this fucking guy that's gonna struggle.
Oh no, he's most likely gonna get a psychedelic fucker. If he goes further, he'll have the Cybermen to contend with.
I hope so. I hope. I hope he survives to let me know because this is such a fucking ride.
You know. Yeah, and this was just them dropping anthrax, you know? They just wanted to create more chaos for America, you know, after 9/11. They call it, uh, there was a, I know in America there was an anthrax attack, but I didn't know what you refer to it. You refer to this one?
I have.
America Thrax or something?
I've never heard of that. I know there was an anthrax attack, but that's something I never heard of.
Let me put Wikipedia link because apparently, yeah, no, I'm just taking it from like the Timeless crew, you know, who are somewhat organized. You know how people have their own agendas? This is just them having their own agenda, you know? Fomenting more chaos. Pushing the hyper individualism to the roof, you know? America first, Iraq. This war wasn't foiled. They had WMDs and chemical weapons, you know?
I'm back.
I swear.
Yeah.
Hear about.
Yeah. You know, at this point, I think all things Jim are thinking is like, oh god, I need proper training. I need. I'm not prepared for this. I don't know how to handle this.
Not prepare much. As you touch, I don't know. You see your world. You see your world somewhat spin, queasy, and you just fall on the ground and fall into unconscious stupor.
God, I'm still invisible. They're gonna fucking drive me over at some point.
Yeah. And you can just see one thing, one very unique thing. In your dreams, there is a figure. You see the world is a bit dark, but it's a bit white, like a tornado, and it has like a snake eating its own tail, and the cycle continues. in a sense, and you just see yourself bare naked. How does Jim feel in this scenario?
What
Let
the
me
fuck
just.
is going on?
I have a background image, for this. I have a lot of images for everything,
Yeah.
Now, tell me, how does Jim feel?
Pretty fucking weird. And by the way, do I know something is like wrong? You know,
Oh
like
yeah,
no.
you're naked. That's wrong.
Well, I mean, like you know, how I sometimes know that this isn't real.
Yeah, you can tell from the bat. You're supposed to be in pain right now. You don't feel anything. You feel, oh no, a state of unconsciousness, and you just feel fine. Like you just see your world like this with Alma.
Hmm. Who
Just hear
else?
whispers. Jim, Jim, Jim. Why would you do this to me?
Are you going to get me to join the timeless and sacrifice the wife?
Oh no. If there's an opportunity, they'll probably persuade your wife and say, the greatest thing is to sacrifice them all. My son's a vampire, he can go. My husband's useless, he's a total cuck towards the church, he can go. My daughter's fucked in the head, she can go. And all the things I used to love, now gone. Now timeless is the only thing I have in this world.
God damn.
Try and spice this up, boy. I can spice this chain up quickly.
Please.
So bully. Yeah. And you just see one man, one's very special man. Hello, young man. With his big flashy coat, colourful coat, with his massive bow tie, clown pants, and long hairdo. Jim! And he flicks his two fingers like it's a jazz party. Jim, isn't it?
Yes. Who are you?
Well, cool. Well, simple, my friend. I'm the man with many lives. You know the old expression, cat has 9 lives. But the doctor has more than 300. Just call me the doctor.
The doctor? What?
Y-
What kind of
yes.
doctor?
My friend, I'm a doctor of time, space continuum. I'm the doctor. I'm what you call the Time Lord. And you're in quite a predicament, young man. I may say.
Oh god, is that fruity one? I didn't mean that far back. I meant from the modern series. But whatever. I know. I know which one. I know that.
I know. I was just pulling a Mickey on you. That's why I said, like, this was character was pre-made. That's the thing. I have many doctors. That's the thing. So I just pulled in the free one for the memes. So I'd like, so, gentlemen, So, young man, tell me, what do you desire the most in this world? Love, money, a younger mistress? We can satisfy them all, if you truly want to be, that is. Tell me of your wonders, tell me of your queries, tell me, because we can work out a deal.
A deal.
But or we cannot. As time, as do you know of a thing called the butterfly effect? You know, as I be speaking, there are multiples of me with multiples different questioning, in turns multiple different answering. Now, what if I say I can see through each event through my very eyes?
Well, well, then you already know all the answers. Then there's no point in me actually answering.
Indeed. And that is why, when you pressed that button, young man, you revealed yourself. I know. It could be a spirit. It could be an actual doctor. It could be interpretations. It could be it could be a digital spirit, ironically enough, and a weaver spirit.
Oof. I mean, it could be anything, to be honest. Like, it could be it could be a fucking elf, as far as we know. It could
Yeah,
be a mage. It could be okay. Vampire probably couldn't be.
No, it could be a It could be a Nefandi, you know.
Actually, it could be a. It could also be a Bali. So thanks to demonic pacts giving him special powers.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, would my sons be able to tell this?
Oh yeah, your son would be able to tell this. If it was a Bali or not, you know. Because he could be, you know, 'cause since he'll be influenced by Daimorians and by another member of the coterie, you know.
Oof.
But my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend, I have to say one thing to you. You're already exposed, and I can tell you one thing: your ring is quite valuable. As a compensation of you touching our things, we're just going to have to take your ring. Don't worry, you won't feel it being taken off of you, you know. I'm just gonna say, you fuck with something you are unaware of, and time bites you in the ass. One may say it's paradoxical, and the entire black and white world disappears, and you wake up. Oh my, you have a bruising on your head and on your ass.
Oof, what are they made of? Fucking paper mache or what?
I know, right? And your finger's a bit swollen.
Did they actually take the ring?
It's like you could tell your finger was fucked with to get the ring off because this shit keep jamming on. And
How did they even
it
find
smells
me,
like,
to be honest?
well, you pressed the button, and the
Okay,
button was kind of like a trap.
okay, but even still, like, how do you find, like, how would you find a finger, or like any person really? Like, get 6 successes, which means there's like, what, plus 6 successes required, and the 6 successes, but plus 6 difficulty or something like that.
Well, it's more like difficulty 4 you had. But... Oh yeah, it was difficulty. to
Yeah.
look around and do all that.
No. I mean, like, if you have, like, essentially how this ring works, it's like it basically increases the perception difficulty to like spot the person.
Take a look. Because I thought it was only just invisibility. Did you write it down on your notes?
No, I didn't. I looked it up though.
Let me get the demon book. I think I probably misinterpreted something because I thought that only gave you invisibility.
I think my Discord just died for a second.
Are you sure it's not your recording equipment?
Yeah, because this like the Discord was completely, the base color, but nothing else. The rest was fine.
You want to jump in and out just in case?
No, I mean it's fine. Like I still see sound from everyone and like the picture and the preview, so the recording itself should be fine.
It's good. Let me check something because you would have. I remember you writing down sources, allies, partners, contacts. Special ring, law of light, law of humanity. Okay, yeah. Law. Bending light. Okay. Okay, there's law of light. Law of light level 1. Also demon, complex of light. Moves through illusions. System roll, stamina, yards, light towns, the demon's flame, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, and what else did you write? Law of humanity fade.
Yeah, we talked about it being one or the other, and ended up being like the other one. You know, the bad line thing.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Kind of fucked up on that. I thought it was only visibility. Forgot about the other thing because I haven't used demon in such a long time. Ironically enough. You can keep the ring though. You can tell your finger is full of jam and honey. Your hand's full of jam and honey. You know?
God bless. What the fuck?
Maybe they're having difficulties pulling off your ring or something, you know? Because your fat fingers kept blocking the ring. Like the ring is attached to you or something, you know? Like they think your thumb had the ring on it. Or your first finger. But they didn't touch your ring finger. They knew you were there. That's why your ass was sore because they thought that was your hand. Your head is sore because that's where they thought your hand. You know, they know it's a ring because they probably have contact with it before. One may say.
You know, the funny part is that it's like a basic bitch ability for
The demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. Ah, such a basic bitch ability. But I can tell you this though. How does Jim feel? You know, being in that ring. So being in that dream and waking up with a sore ass and a sore head and and a hand full of honey and jam.
Honey and jam. I don't even know. Like, this is. I probably have like can check like out my sensors and figure out if it's like normal honey and jam.
Yeah, it's just normal honey and jam.
fuck were they doing?
Yeah,
Well,
no instructions to like remove the certain objects with like honey or jam because of your like weight to due to weight issues, you know, in case items get too tightly
oof.
locked on.
It's all muscle arms.
Sure. Keep telling yourself that, you know.
I
Then
mean,
your wife will join.
oof. I mean, look at my fucking physical stats.
That's what they all say. So they just, you know, they all breathe in. It's like, look at me, physical stats, and they breathe out, and they show their true selves. You know.
Well, that was disturbing. Okay, first off, try to find a place to wash my hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking weirdos. Oh, by the way, it's like this, you know, that sensing of like of this time thing, still the same, or has it changed?
What? Oh yeah, it changed. You can't sense it anymore.
Nah, fuck, they moved it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so gonna wash my hand.
Does it feel to have? So, how does it feel to meet the doctor? You know,
Well, I feel
does it mean? How
well.
does it feel to meet time?
Well, I feel exposed. Like very exposed. And what the fuck?
Calm.
Another fucked up faction in the city.
Too much. Paranoid. And yeah, like
It's time to I think it's time to go ahead and call the boss once again.
boss is just like if he calls me another fucking dumb, I'm angry.
Exactly.
Hello. And you can she's not pulling on like the nice demeanor. Can I help you?
Sorry to call you this late again. I checked out the place with the where the people went into the wall. Turns out there was more to it. I don't know how to say this, but it seems like I touched the wrong thing there, and I got caught up in some sort of, I don't know, illusion, I guess. And they tried to they tried to do something while I was out, but I had some weird vision of some guy called the Doctor. He was trying
The
to offer me
doctor.
some deal, and
The doctor. I think he may have worked for the technocrats. Let me get a file. What does he look like, by any chance?
well, he's like curly hair, like kinda a mixture between like
Uh,
blonde and red hair, I think. And it's like very
okay,
colorful clothing.
okay. Okay, sorry about that. We got the wrong guy then. Because we got a spiky because we got a spiky hair individual, nice suit, wacky screwdriver, and a bit banterish. Sorry, wrong. So tell me more about this doctor.
Well, he said some weird stuff about being seeing events from like all kinds of angles. Basically, in a way, being he was essentially saying that he already knew all variations of an event, if I got that right. And first he tried to offer me like some sort of pact or something, but I didn't really let him get him into that.
What did you? How did you meet him?
Well, how I mentioned, I touched something I shouldn't have. I tried to get into their base, and there was like something on the wall. I made a photo of it. I'm gonna send it to you later. But in a way, essentially, I touched it, and then I fell unconscious. I don't know what they exactly did to cause this. I only know what would happen at the end.
Excuse me, to do something. I had to turn on the dishwasher.
Ah, I see.
What was your answer?
Oh, I answered that I touched a thing.
Mm.
Boss, I think we need further training.
Are you sure you want taken into like a layer somewhere and like tortured and given some LSD, you know, like MK Ultra sort of deal?
I don't feel the after effects of any sort of mind-altering drug, so probably not. But I can get myself checked out, I suppose.
Please do. And if it's something really funky like that, it's best to get Andrew on the job
Yeah.
because he knows how to do these sort of things.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Do you think I should go to HQ and find a doctor there, or should I go to another place?
Well, on the files,
Well, it depends.
I don't, because the doctor you're describing, I don't really see him on the files.
No, I mean me getting checked out. No, not following up the lead.
Honestly, I think you're both doing it in your home. If this person knows every action you're gonna do, it's best you know the best way you be safe. You know?
No, I don't.
Um, how can I say? If you were to come here, and get the most, because how can I say, due to your, well, we don't, as I say, it's more like we would rather have you in have you in your home, in in a sense, quartet, put a quarantine on you in case they did something real nasty, you know.
All right. By the way, I'm like, how late is it actually?
Oh, mate, it's like you're nearly close to 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
God
It's
damn
getting
it.
really late.
All
You
right.
were asleep. You were unconscious for a long time, and someone was butt fucking you. You know. So I saw
Oof.
her.
Were they trying to get the ring off if they're dick or what? No wonder it took so long.
He's just spreading the age, you know?
Oof. Alright. Time to... I'm gonna text Andrew again. I say I will be back soon. And if you could like medically check me out. You know, yeah, that you were listening. You were listening, right? So just gonna give like a...
Would you like to take the Amphax with you?
Oof, I mean, I have it in my... I presumably have it like stored in my car.
No. Want to take inside the Chantry? I mean, special powder?
I mean, I not mention answering or not, but I'm essentially giving the like a, you know, a rundown of the events that just happened, and that I need someone to check me up. You know, in case I did something.
Okay. You check Radalma out. You check Jim out. Seems pretty okie dokie to me. Just needs to sleep and inhale some of that special powder, you know?
Oof,
Just kidding.
it's not that special powder.
But aside from that, I think it's safe to assume that Jim needs to sleep and we're go- Jim needs to sleep. Jesus Christ. Fucked, kid.
Oof. But yeah, probably give like just send a text message to the boss this time. I had Andrew check me out. Everything seems fine.
Mm-hmm. She says, oh, that's good.
Yeah, gonna head to sleep now. Uh, I got the evidence still stashed with me. Do you want me to drop it off directly as soon as I can? Or do you want me to get some sleep?
Drop the evidence now. Before you go to sleep, in case you forget.
Okay. Alright, Andrew. Let's just more, just drink more coffee. I'm gonna be out for a bit, dropping off some evidence.
Andrew, would you like to inhale some of this evidence? I heard it might give you some boosts, you know, in life. You know, you seem so eager. You want to sniff it all up. You want to be like, I could take on this amazing drive. A few days, you end up in the morgue. Prevented the first outbreak. Well, you didn't prevent the terrorist attack, but you prevented one less casualty. You know?
Oof. Yeah, I was gonna drive off and like just put it, hand it into whoever's in charge of that. You probably have like someone that's handling this stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, they give it to a guy in a lab coat and says, are you sure you don't want to sleep here tonight? They offer you to sleep in the guest room in the building.
I mean, sure,
'Cause you
why
look
not?
that tired.
I mean, sure, why not? Actually, gotta text Andrew that I will be sleeping over there, so you shouldn't worry. When I don't come back, and I'll just go to sleep.
And Andrew, are you alive? Have you been
No,
snorting all that drugs?
no, but
So,
I'm alive. So what's up?
before we start your thing, do you wish to be reminded what you did last session, young
Yes, I
man?
do.
Okay, let's jump into the session train. Okay, Lemon Steels. That's Redomas. L. The last dropping point. Okay. Okay, so I did simple short summary what Li did. Num Previously decided to go to Bobby. Okay, you went to his hideout. You remember when you turned ethanol into a drug they can sell on the market? Yeah, no.
Oh, that's right. And then I told everybody to start getting ready for the stocks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And as the background's going, like TV show conspiracies, that was in his room as well. Highly linked people for suspicious reasons. He had letters from demon cults, and you went to the church of Society of Leopold, talked to the bishop with your concerns, and you know, the church, you know, the bishop told you there were certain things that were confirmed, like dimensions. There's 12 above, 12 below. 12 is a special number because that's what I was thinking at the time because of 12. You know,
Yeah.
talking about plans, the bishop's opinion on the individual. The head of Bobby was most likely a shill trying his best to achieve his plans. Plans of Philosopher's Stones. Basically, the bishop thought the hand was trying to use you as like a tool to achieve his plans even after death.
How could he do this to me?
Um, Vatican confirmed was holding an earthbound, which was the Philosopher's Stone, one of many. The
Yes.
bishop told them what, and I found what. Tell them what, and I found in the view of the church. Yeah, no, through the church's lenses, one may say. He said there's an earthbound, but can you really trust the church?
No.
Indeed. Final conclusion for me as the bishop would be, I can't tell you that, that's too spicy. Currently, the head of the Inquisition's at town right now. We'll be coming to the cathedral, so they'd leave through the back entrance. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the fourth scene was he got home, got a call, was getting home, got a call with Talmud, got told what was happening during his investigation about the letter, the superhero show, and him having this paranoia, which makes Allied want to go to Japan, but he can't. So he was really giving up, and he could be easily cemeterized. Short versus I can't remember what else I wrote there. One, so she talked on the Metal Man, actually giving him a rundown how they spot the wolves near the Chantry. And allies guess correctly, they do have spies scouting the Chantry, which was a squirrel. Talked about werewolf weaknesses. Silver and Toxic, Flame, if I remember correctly, and also talked how they can handle handle packs. Turns out the entire strength they can handle 2 packs, and he's probably going to get some other people to help him fight. The last dropping point was Allied was at the Chantry.
Yes.
So What do you wish to do, Andrew? Get a vasectomy?
No. Um. Hmm. Well, I mean, that's where we left off with that last session, right? I was back, and then how long was I basically in before Red Armor was like, Andrew?
I wouldn't say for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
No, I mean, I'd of course let the wife know that everything's fucking crazy again.
She just sighs, you know. You don't really have these problems in Japan. Supernatural's trying to shank you every time, you know.
Yeah,
They exist, but they know their place, sort of thing.
I think, I think, Jim just jinxes everything.
I know, right? Like, he brings like a certain bad vibe to him, don't you think?
Yeah,
I don't know, I think he's just. I feel he stumbles upon people he's not aware of or familiar with, which digs us more deeply.
yeah. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna keep her up to date with that, and then, I, especially since it fucking told me about the goddamn memory of the what the fuck is it? The fucking stuff he was finding inside the that other place. I'm gonna have to go figure out where to fucking get my own insane shit like that without the church finding out. Because that's a real issue. So, Ems, where could I? Ems? Hello?
F. I think he just left to do something again.
He didn't even say anything. Just he's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay.
I've won him out. I'm sorry. I think he's back. Hams, are you back?
Won't be dead. Hello?
I heard you're being destroyed by Greta Thunberg.
No, he's back now.
Yep. Repeat your last sentence.
Like I said, I need to find some fucking place where I can get like some form of capabilities to match this insanity that's going on, like for like myself and shit.
Yeah. But where though?
Oh, there's only one place where I know that they have the capacity to make weapons to defeat superheroes and other stupid fucking shit.
at the comic book store.
No.
You know.
Well, I mean, you know what? That's going to be at least a little bit decent to study up on their weaknesses. But no, Emps.
Mm.
I have to go visit. I have to go to work.
Alright, yeah.
Work, the
Right.
only place that has the capacity to to match such strange things.
Okay. Do you call your work or do you actually go there?
I mean, I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
Because you know, it's just getting a little bit fucked.
World,
Just a wee bit fucked actually.
the world's on fire, one may say.
Yeah.
Like, I make the roaring 20s come here.
Oh no.
But unlike Ebola Chan and the other Chans, I put a biochemical Chan in here, you know? Just insert random biochemical name.
God bless.
Because I can't think of any proper names at the current time. Just walk into the research lab with 3 unique individuals.
Was that just a screen where they just had like girls or sluts?
Which one?
Like
What? No.
Go.
some sort of classroom.
Oh, that one. Yeah, yeah, that was to do an investigation.
Ignore what's behind the screen.
Oh, yeah, that was still basically doing an investigation, and it was related to his death. You know. Turns out, demon made somebody go into his school and trash up the place and killed somebody and wrote it in their own blood. You know. Yeah, like 2000s edgy thing.
Oh.
So jump on. Now tell me, when you reach the lab, young man, to ask a question.
What's up?
Tell me, what do you think? What? Now, how are you going to present?
Well, I'm gonna go talk to the one to my actual boss, the woman who seems to understand literally everything that's out there.
Armstrong?
Yes,
Uh,
future President Armstrong. Uh, but
don't
yeah,
fuck.
what? Amps? Oof!
Somebody was at the door.
I killed him. Oh, okay.
The cover. The smoke. Now, let me find Armstrong's character sheet. Mass technocrats, U.S. government, the Fedi. Oh gosh, I have so many sheets.
Well,
Umbrella Corporation.
I thought you were listing what his professions have been.
Oh, an American senator. Oh, the concept. Bo, demeanor, alpha. Son, you know what you need.
No, that's partially why I'm here.
You need.
Could be fucking
You know
nano
what?
machines. Oh, hold on real fast.
I was gonna say that, but you need to throw something equally as crazy
Back.
as them.
What
I
what
was,
what do I
I
need?
was, I was gonna say nano machines, but that gets a bit too old too quickly. So just to substitute it, we can throw things equally as crazy as that.
Well, I mean, free nano machines. I ain't gonna turn that down, boss.
But it gets a bit too old if you say it again. If you say the things again, you know.
That's
Y-
fair.
Do you want a giant spider?
A giant spider.
Giant spider.
That's gonna be able to fight off the insanity that's brewing.
Well, it's only one of many creatures, and you just look at the videotape, and the spider is like fucking huge, like half the size of you,
God it
half
mercy.
size human, and you could just see it shooting out cobwebs of steel. Since spider cobwebs are hard to cut, and if it's this big, yeah, the bitch is hard to cut. Now, son, do you like dogs?
I do indeed like dogs.
Do you want a zombie dog?
You know what? I'm interested in seeing the zombie dog. This is how the outbreak happens. I forget to feed the fucker.
Indeed, hence they go for you, and you become a zombie. You just say it's not too bad. We just want to eat your brains.
This zombie dog, if somebody gets bit by it, are they gonna become a zombie?
Oh, Armstrong shrugs. And he says, so Armstrong shrugs and says, I don't know much about that. You gotta ask Adam. You gotta ask little Adam here, or the other Missy.
Hmm. Okay, well that could potentially go bad really fucking fast.
Do you want? What about a giant monkey?
No, thank you. Not a job monkey. That one's a bit different.
What about a hunter?
I a hunter. Hmm, it got me interested. As a side note,
Mm.
Amps, I got a question.
Mm.
I know you don't want. I know you tried really hard. What's the road to try to get nano machines? You
uh,
can't dango nano machines in front of me and then not let me have nano machines like a good wholesome man of the emperor or the Omnisci.
say, how can I say? It's gonna take many years to get adjusted to the banana machine, so it might be a bit paradoxical. Paradoxical, you know? Just give it a couple of years, it'll go away when it comes
Uh,
to your body.
hmm. I mean,
Or or do you want some real experimental shit?
some real
That
experimental shit.
we can go with nanomachines, but they have a funny side effect.
Just kind of like look up at his huge fucking body. Okay.
Apparently, these nanomachines don't get fucked as the other nanomachines. They can make you look completely normal.
But
it has some funny effects. You
what?
see, due to science. You know.
Yes, Abs, I'm asking like, what are those funny effects? Like, does he have a report or something that I can like look over?
Yeah,
Or, okay, I'm gonna.
he's got he's got like 150 different reports about it. From tiny penis syndrome to big head syndrome
Oh God.
to rotten teeth syndrome. Completely normal, but you need new sets of teeth, you know?
Well, that is certainly one of these stranger fucking side effects.
Or gay syndrome.
Ooh.
You know, it requires like a 1d50 roll, you know? You get a random effect.
Oh, I get a random effect for the fucking nano. So wait, so it's paradox if I just do
The normal way. But if you
the
want the
no-
experimental shit, you gotta do me a roll. Then you're gonna have
okay,
to like find out the effects. One
how
sec.
much better? How much better is the experimental stuff, like the side effect wise, over normal, over what he
Uh,
has inside of him?
what he has inside of which is the best of the best, but it's not the experimental one. The experimental one's like the infusion, e.g., the ones they're trying to bring out to the public.
Hmm.
Because this individual is the Man of Steel. Like he's
Yeah.
probably got extra bashing levels, health levels.
Well, you know what? With the current state of affairs, that,
Indeed, he has
uh,
12 extra
how
bashing
much
levels.
how much paradox does he have? Permadox does he have?
This man is not permadoxical. He is one with the consensus, one may say.
Oh,
He found a loophole in the contract, like any good politician.
how the fuck that work?
Don't worry, the world will turn into a Metal Gear Fest in a couple of decades. He's just prepared for the war. You know,
Uh,
if things play out, there'll be a Metal Gear Fest, you know.
yeah. Well, I'm just trying to figure out like the best and the worst here, like what I should go through, because I need the ability to fight back. I got the zombie dogs.
Do you want
Uh,
normal zombies?
no, not no. But I personally need something to give me the edge up because all I'm good at is shooting people. um, Ems, you said what's the table? What is the experiment? As I said though, like the experimental gives a total of what? Like not negatives, but positives.
You can get some. You get. Let me take a look at your sheet. Because since nano machines, I'm gonna make it very personalized to you to even be worth it.
You what?
I'm gonna take a look at your character sheet to be
Okay.
worth a damn. Well, if you were to be injected with nanomachines,
Mm-hmm.
theoretically speaking, it'll mostly affect the attribute areas. And to no, actually, hold on. Fucking hell, why did you put all your things up before? Uh, you could say there will be two, two, roughly 2, 3 ability. Yeah, two chosen. There'll be, yeah, there'll be roughly 4 points for the commercial version.
Hmm.
E.g., the experimental version you can pick, but 2 will have to go to appearance to make you up yourself to 4 to make yourself perfection, because that's perfection.
Yeah.
And the other 2 will be 2 of your choosing. Chose your choice for the 1d50 roll.
Yeah.
Because if you have like wits up down the 3, perception, yeah, I don't really think it'd be worth much to you. Because the thing is, they're trying to push like the low trash up to like decent trash
Yeah.
with the commercial version. You know, put everybody up to 4 up
Which
to
is why,
speed.
which is why the commercial one ain't the one that I'm trying to get.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm gonna be fighting shit, supernatural shit. So.
Because the ones he has inside of him, they're not really gonna give like they're not gonna give because
They're not gonna
even
be
that's a
cool.
bit
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, shit. So which one is the best one? I'm sorry. I'm apparently having a fucking tism. The experimental ones are the best ones then to take, but have the
The ex-
largest downside.
the experimental one have the most downsides, but the normal ones, e.g., the ones the normal ones just have permadox and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Increase, you know how they work.
Hmm.
And the ones he has, they'll be classified because it's Armstrong. Even he has to keep his shit quiet from other people within the company. They might try and nick it, you know.
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
reason why he made so much money.
uh, well, I guess I have to get hit with that experimental shit then.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Oh boy. This,
Ally, let me
well,
find your character sheet. Where are you, you piece? Where are you? There you are.
will I be able to use my life magic to help things be? Like, if it's like, oh, you're gonna be bald, like, change into something else? Or
Yeah.
no? Okay, cool.
1d50 Corona. Oh fuck.
It is a trapper armor, but guess what? I work for Umbrella Corporation, and that which doesn't kill you will only make. Wait, hold on, Emps. Didn't my Jarette bot, which is the lady, fucking offer the virus or whatever if I needed it?
Mm-hmm.
Like her stray, not
Yeah.
not. Hmm.
Not nanomachines, but the virus strain.
Yeah. I don't know. Does this count as a neat situation, Emps?
Um, Not really. It's more like an investigation, to be honest, than an actual preparing for war situation to me.
Well, I mean, I am preparing for war, but all right. What happens if you mix it, nanomachines and the virus?
Hmm. I probably need to think about it and the benefits and all that. Downsides and the benefit could theoretically happen because I know nanomachines is one way to. I know bio was it virus. You know, since it's biomatics and
Yeah.
nanomachines is machines. And what's the third one people usually hyped around? Or was that like the only two? Because I know there's a third.
Nanomachines, bio,
Uh,
fuck,
biometrics,
bio,
bioengineering.
yes, bioengineering. Thank you.
Wasn't there a third one, or mine, or am I thinking?
Uh, I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Yeah. Theoretically, it could happen. You could do that, but you have to wait for the next session for the the idea. You know.
What are you doing? Everything. Oh God, no. He's a man of science. Let him.
Yeah, because I'll be looking through Gods and Monsters books and some other things. You know, you could do some special abilities. And you might have like a transformation from like 7 health levels to like, I don't know, to 10 health levels.
Well, I mean,
with a
supposedly
tail.
there's gonna be a superhero movie coming up. So you know what? I could purge the virus from my body, and I think, and
How much
what?
willpower do you have?
I have 2 at the. You mean permanent or like right now?
Permanent.
2, 4, 6. I have 7.
Because transformations like all permanent willpower difficulty like 6 normally. Because this is like a homebrew thing I did. If you do, if you do like the transformation thing, which you could do it via nanomachines or biometrics, but if you do it both ways, you probably it's a possibility you'd get some moves, and you know.
I
fun
have
thing of
I have
system.
truly become a monster.
Not a monster, just perfection. What Ashford will say, you know.
It's not wrong.
Like the normal people will never understand. They need to have they have IQ below 90. We have above 150 here. You know, we
You
know
know,
what we're thinking.
I think right now, out of everything, I'll instead take the infection of hers amps.
Yeah. Carlos, because I don't know much. Because even though I read the Mage book, I wouldn't know how to actually work out the machine
Oh,
thing.
you so okay.
So I wouldn't mind because I don't mind rechecking it, like making it better. So
Yeah.
Mage just assumes it's you know, it's enhancements basically.
that's real disappointing.
I mean, yeah. Also, you can't, as per the Mage book, you can't really mix different kinds of enhancements for some fucking reason.
That's dumb.
It is.
I don't mind I don't mind homebrewing it.
Yeah.
You know, for this game.
I mean, especially since you know it's like it doesn't change the cost. It doesn't give you any mechanical benefits to mix them. It's just, you know, for no fucking reason. Well, technically, I guess it would be neat to have like something like gene engineered into you, and then I don't know, like some hot swap implants or something like that. I guess that could be seen as a benefit, but it's like really fucking minor.
I think I might have an idea. Like if Allied was to go with both, you know, bio and nano, you know, I could make him do. I could probably make. Yeah, I could make probably Allied agree he'll need to eat a lot more calories. You know, drink some and eat something that's. And when he's low on his nano, he can probably go like and eat some batteries. Why? Shut up, honey. Double A batteries in your mouth.
Ooh.
Oof.
I'd be fine with that. As a side note, so I'll be right back.
Fair enough.
I just imagine his wife going to like the fridge, and you know just looks for food. Just finds like a bunch of batteries, a hunk of metal, right next to the ham and the cheese.
Oh, I know. Like you get Duracell, you get all the battery companies. He'll be eating them like a fine wine.
Honey, what is this? Don't worry about it. Right now, if you excuse me, takes out the battery and just swallows it whole. Ah, so much better.
Well, you know what? You know what the cake would be. I actually did a cake. How fucking cute! Oh, that's not a battery cake. I'm disappointed. I actually am disappointed. Little Creek, Tiffin. Oh god. Like, he injects them and he has to do like a roll of like high difficulty. Even with the spheres, they're still quite you know, the weak cannot be given a chance, you see. You know? Oh my gosh. You know how normal batteries are packaged? This is what Allied will buy was batter for his hunger, you know? You have to buy his lunch in this. You know, lunchbox, you open it. Is people think, oh, it's a sandwich. You just no, it's a battery part. It's a battery holder. Oh, what are you gonna do with it?
Exactly.
You know, him consuming a lot of calories and electricity, you know,
Hmm.
has to be quite fine. Can't wait till he glows at night, you know, when he drinks a lot of carbon acid.
I mean, the thing is, like, as of right now, as it stands, right? What they actually kind of like plan to do, like mechanics wise.
On mechanics wise, I'm probably gonna give him like honest for him to activate it, he'll have to roll his willpower at high difficulty to get the benefits to begin with. For
Uh-huh.
since he wants to go with a combination deal, because even with nanomachines and all that, he needs to control it, and if he fucks up, if he botches it, it's some serious fucking consequences.
Okay, so it's not always active.
Because he needs to probably spend the willpower, and when he injects them, we'll probably look for a special book to see what see what he wants in particular, you know.
Mm.
Cause if it's like sticking to a wall or shooting fire, you know, we'll agree to disagree, you know, after the session sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because there's not going to be combat in this session.
Yeah. I mean, it
But
seems.
it'll be funny. Gosh, have you ever watched Power Rangers?
Kinda, yeah. Not much.
Not
Just a little.
hold on. God damn it.
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome
I
back.
could just imagine Allied when he puts on a nanomachine, rolls high difficulty. Guess what his hand turns into?
What?
Table Decks channel. His hand turns into like this sword. Let's go, boys. And like, and like the thing rolls as well, like a T-Rex. Let's go, boy.
Your time is at an end, heroes.
Power Rangers roll.
But yeah, all right, fuck. Give me that nanomachine juice, and then I guess I'll have the rest of that ready to go on the off chance something happens.
What? Nanomachines and the genetic strain?
Hmm.
Because I need to type it in my notes.
Is there any way to work out to see what the nanomachines will do to my genetic structure before I take the juice?
Yeah, you can test it at home.
I will then.
Was if you they will say don't do it at your home. You know, if you're going to inject yourself, you do
Yeah.
it yourself at work. In case things fuck up, they can contain you and do some experiments.
That's fair.
At least be a benefit to science if you fuck up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
It's in your contract, you know.
Meanwhile, you know, my fucking that's I'll be fine. Yeah. Matter 2, Life 3, I'll be fine.
So so you want dogs from this place, right?
Not at the moment, but yeah, I need to make sure that they have a place to like be contained.
Okay. I can't wait till Jim says, "Oh, yo, Jim, I have some new police dogs. You want to try?" Oh my god, what the fuck is this?
That spider though is going to be really useful.
What about Hunter A? You know?
I don't think I can stop that if it gets out.
But don't you want some like eliminators as well?
I could have them go assassinate the Superman, the superhero unit before they start getting anywhere.
They haven't made Superman yet. They only got through the shitty heroes, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Eliminate them. Eliminate the backup dancers beforehand.
You can just see the cameras, you know, scientists testing their toys on zombies and all that.
You just need to become more like Armstrong and stuff.
You
Just
know,
fucking just start wrestling it.
yeah, you know. Even if they bite him, his nanomachines will come and bite them back, you know?
Ooh.
He's not
Yeah.
afraid. He ain't no afraid of no ghost.
But
But in
yeah,
this
no.
case,
Who the fuck was that?
Hmm?
Okay, no, but yeah, no. I'll head back with
You head back with the nanomachine
Yeah.
and the bots and the other things.
well, if there's a containment cell, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no. They'll probably just write all the nanomachines on one side and probably the real deal little strain of virus on the other, you know.
How'd you destroy another city? Nanomachines and a virus outbreak. What? Don't worry about it.
Like China, but worse. And
Yeah. When I get back, I'm going to kind of just dig into research.
now now I'm
The
gonna
wife,
ask you, how are you gonna, in a sense, research this?
I'm gonna send the wife to go visit her family for a couple of days as well. Just you know,
She could just correspondence her way there.
how am I gonna research it?
Like, what are the steps? What is the question? Like, what properties do I want? What?
I want to be better than Armstrong's nanomachines. That's simple. That's the end goal. Yeah. Ooh.
That's gonna be a big talk. Was it? It's a saying in. It's an old saying. Money talks. Bullshit. Wow. Armstrong's got the money.
I mean, I got money too.
Are you willing? Are you willing to do a flexing contest? You know.
He's just scratching his shit. I'm so proud of him. Look at him trying to buy out my companies. He a true American capitalist.
Oh, what? Fuck this boy up too. I'm gonna ruin his career. What? Yeah.
So yeah, in terms of type of stuff, yeah, something like that.
Okay. So this is going to be a long process.
Well, of course. But I got a bunch of keep me awake drugs now, don't I?
Hmm. Do you want? Since you have a lot of keep me up drugs, and since you're going to be working on the nanomachines, on your slice of DNA, or of that matter, do me a intelligence. How many dots do you have in science?
I have 4 dots, and it's all theoretical, physical as well.
Okay. Intelligence plus science, since you're working with some new a new strain of nanomachines. You know, first nanomachines.
Do any of my magics work here? Matter or life or prime?
Matter will work, life will work. Prime, I don't really think so, because they'll be
Uh,
working mainly on your flesh and on your slice of DNA and that.
Gotcha. All right. So what do? Do they make it easier or harder? Like, do I have more dice, or is it just easier?
Mm, how many dots do you have in your matter?
2, and then life has 3.
Okay, so we can essentially reduce that 9 to a 6 and add 2 dice to your roll. Since this is going to be a long thing.
But wait, there's more amps.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, there's more amps. Science laboratory. The character which may lower your difficulty for relevant investigation or science rolls by 2 or 1, as determined by the storyteller while they use X equipment. My merit.
Okay.
But wait, there's even more amps.
I forgot that exists.
But wait,
be honest.
there's more. Lightning calculator. Reduce the difficulties of math and calculation base rolls by 2.
I think I'm going to have to rework the difficulty, you know?
No, he can't be like that. Hold on. These are very niche fucking merits that are finally being used. Don't be like that.
They are.
Man, this guy has some niche merits. Better fucking nerf them. So, it's difficulty 3 now. Because you said 6. Well, you can't, go to difficulty 2.
It was more like originally 9 due to your matter. It was reduced to 6. Due to
Yes,
your
and then I got
4.
these.
Then,
You sound.
It's just I kind of forgotten they were actually useful on this situation. Like they never come to play. That's the thing. It's just like, are you?
Exactly. They're so fucking niche that I finally have a purpose to use them.
Oh,
okay. 5, 4, so it's 9, 10, 11. 11 spent willpower. So 11 at difficulty 3.
There's going to be a lot of accumulation of successes.
I have analytical and theoretical.
2 10s, by any
Yeah.
chance?
Yeah, I have 2 10s.
You spent willpower on this, right?
Yes.
How much willpower do you have?
I got 1 left.
Okay, let me get my good old character sheet for you, because not character sheet, your invention sheet. This will be under technology because
Yeah.
this is too spicy to let go. Nanomachines. I might as well put the strain of virus in here as well, in case you want to jump on that too.
Well, I gotta survive the nanomachine injection first. Man, that's perfect. The Inquisitors kicking around the city. Man, where's that crazy scientist guy at? Ah, yes, the nanomachines!
Oof. You say that now, but in the end, you're just gonna be like a giant Godzilla. Like with nanomachines. Like a giant no, you turn into Armstrong, like your body morphs.
Yeah, no, I mean, I literally become like he's like, I see you tried to reach beyond in a bow.
Ooh.
Oh man, that's only small talk. Let me show you what Big Boy does. And he transforms into like a 6 feet tall Armstrong. Try.
But yeah, so that's the first roll, Ems. How many successes with that then?
You're gonna need more than 30 to become Armstrong proof, my child.
You said more than 30?
Yeah.
I got you. I got time. I got work. We got this.
Oof.
And it's a
Oof.
not gonna spend a willpower this time. There's that. So how many total is that so far?
Your specialty was theoretical
And analytical. Yep.
And theoretical.
No. I have unironically had a character perfectly built for this single. You know that meme of the guy that's like climbing into the hole and it's like, this hole is made for me. It's my hole. This is my one guy's hole. This is mine.
Oh fuck me! I forgot. Just forget how these merits. I'm not gonna lie. I just forget these merits exist and how.
Yeah, because they're never
they
useful. They're never useful besides for like niche situations.
God, I need to work, man. I need to work on a mage game just for this. Don't do anything, just research. You know.
All right, so that's
Just
two.
look at spreadsheet.
That's 2 hours down. How many successes I got so far, Ems?
You roughly have 22 successes.
Ems is like, I fucking hate you. I'm gonna come back in like 4 hours. Armstrong, look at what I've done to myself. Wow.
Turns out you just get the Akuma look.
There you go, Ems.
Let's see. 10, sorry, 10, 12. Did you spend willpower?
No, not this time. I only have one left.
12, 24, 34. One more roll.
One more roll. Oh no. This is where it's like all fucking ones.
It's all botches.
Yeah, no. Just 11 botches.
I will say that is. You just reach the number. You don't go over it, you just reach the number. Which was essentially 39.
God.
Oh wait, yeah, you got so you got 10s. 14. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Take away that far. You're 2 successes over.
Yeah. So, so this is double a godlike fucking feat. God damn.
If you want nanomachines and if you want the benefits I was strain upon thee, you better be prepared to work hard for it, my nigga.
No, I'm well aware, and this was supposed to be a hell of a lot harder. I just got incredibly fucking lucky with this character. What I bought that was never useful.
Yeah. I never expected it. I thought you just sunk your points to it.
Yeah, no, it was like, oh, Ally's just wasting his points again, and then this comes up. Fuck, how did he get away with it?
Oh, fuck.
Well, Emps, what does extra points overdue or nothing?
Overdue Well, they give you some successes on the next stage.
Oh, wait, what's the next stage gonna be?
You see it'll be you gain a more insight, one may say, of how it's supposed to work via will, via having the willpower, by having a strong will. Only those.
Oh no. It's like the fucking ring. I need willpower.
Only those strong of will can only make the mightiest decisions. You know what Thanos said. You know.
Ems, why do you hurt? Of course it's fucking willpower. God damn it, Ems. Why you gotta meme me?
Yeah, if you spent willpower, you could gain like extra health level. You should be fucking glad you did.
No, I know, but I didn't realize I was gonna have to spend a willpower to activate like the nan. I didn't know it was like, though. That's kind of actually a halfway neat system since we get it back every day, to an extent. That have willpower be something that's spendable.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the next step is, I guess, injecting myself with the nano machines.
Do that at your workplace. Highly recommended.
Ah! All right. Man, I've only been gone for like 4 hours. I'm gonna show back up at night and be like, all right. What do you mean you worked on it? I worked on it. How did you?
Do you wanna rest? You know, get yourself nice and ready.
I think I'll
You might as well do you better do double dipping. You know.
Yeah.
Machines work. You can just inject yourself with the V virus.
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I'll
Just
rest.
just become a true god.
I'll rest.
Okay.
Because if I remember correctly, when do we? Yeah, no, I'm quite a few hours behind fucking Redomer actually, even before he passed out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll take a nap. Get that free willpower dot.
Yeah, you get that. You you get that free willpower dot back. You get it back. And you wake up and you just see Armstrong. Oh yeah, it does. It only gets at the end of the session, boy.
Oof. Damn, my 3 transformations.
Go wait at the end of the session, you cheeky. For that.
wait, last set. Did I add my willpower from? Did I add that willpower dot from last session? Whatever, it don't matter.
Mm,
But yeah, so what's he doing? Why is he like standing over me?
he's just gonna sit down and he's just gonna say, son, I'm only gonna say this once. When you do conquer it via will, you'll be a new man. You'll be an old born new American man. Because you will be the shining example. I want all the children, women, and men in this country to be strong enough to make their own decisions.
And so at the end of the session, you gotta tell me if he was fucking the Fandy or if he was just this goddamn American. Because I love it if they're just simple American America.
I can tell you this. He's an American who's working in. Hold on.
Because I know he's a unionist out of character. I know he is.
Hold on. My sound is playing. Why are you like this, Discord? Okay, it freshed back now. Fucking Windows 10. I can tell you this, Allied. Armstrong is a perfectly is a perfect American. He just works for the technocrats. You know, he's just because how can I say he's a futuristic man. He doesn't work for the technocrats completely. He's just trying to benefit from it. You know,
Oh
doing
no, is
nice
it
work.
utopian?
You know,
Fucking utopian faction. Fuck it, you know what? Hit me with that good shit, apps. Let's do this.
he's just gonna say he wish he can tell you. It's like, son, I wish I could tell you more, but it's gonna be some time after you learn some changes through your body. Then I can tell you the truth behind this world.
Just inside his head, how much deeper does this rabbit hole go?
It goes to the edge of the earth, and you can just hear his voice in your head.
Uh, oh, I don't have a mind shield. Oh no. Well, at least I know Armstrong knows that I'm a goddamn. At least that cat's out of the bag. Imagine that. They're like, yeah, no, he must have used his magic. Meanwhile, me, a good, hardworking American, blood, sweat, and tears, and oil. Thanks, Machine Spirit. But yeah, I'm so. Oh boy, let's juice it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, if you do botch, and if you
Yeah.
do all this, okay, what the fuck is this? Okay, prayer room, I get it. Just noticed this today, you cheeky fuck.
What?
Prayer room. Welcome to the prayer room channel.
Oh yeah, no, that was just made.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Herbadoma explain this to me.
Oof!
This
I said, I talked about it in DMs. Did you forget about
is
it?
that
Oh,
Oh, is-
are you saying you slid it in Niax's DMs?
No.
Oof! I thought
uh,
last bastion of Germany lost.
What the fuck? No.
now we got the 10th person who's gay in this Discord.
Fuck
Too
off.
many.
Fuck off.
He got into his hazmat suit, but it was too late. He already got the gay.
Oof.
Got the game. Okay. I'm just gonna say this from an ST's point of view.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready?
No, but it's too late to back down.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this. Money talks, bullshit rocks. You better be ready, boy.
Alright. I got 6 resources, Ems. It's fine. It'll help me survive.
Well, your resources against nanomachines. How much away from you? Personal wealth.
The nanomachines use prime utility. Roll your resources to see how much energy they steal.
Oh, that could be one of the consequences if you botch.
Oof. But yeah, so what do I do now, Chief?
You
Ooh.
inject, you inject yourself. And as you inject yourself, you know, Armstrong gives you one last advice. Just relax.
That usually means it's about to be really intensely pain. Ah!
And you just feel. Have you know you seen the movies like you see you just see on video games you just see you just see the eyes change color.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take off your helmet or are you still wearing your metal helmet?
Oh God, I'm gonna end up. No, you know what? I'll take it off. I'm gonna become more. The Emperor will protect me in my time of need. I will take it off. No more shall I fear. No more shall there be fear.
How can I? Okay. As you take off your helmet, you can just feel you. Have you ever been to Jupiter? Have you ever been onto the heaviest planet? in the solar system, because that's what it feels like. You feel like you're being crushed under the weight of gravity itself. Your skin, your flesh, your blood, your eyes, your tongue feels like they're being boiled alive by the heats of Venus itself. Now, Allied,
Yes.
do you wish to activate any spheres before injecting yourself? If so, please note it in the text channel.
Well, you know what? Considering this is going to be a life or death situation,
You could say all of the above, but do note I'm gonna have to check which.
I don't
Which-
think the nanomachines didn't have spirit side effects, right? It was more like
Uh,
mental trauma and stuff.
Yeah, it's more like mental trauma than actual like spiritual shit. From
Okay, yeah.
because this is just like human made. This is not like fucking tainted made sort of shit. This is like
Yeah.
so experimental. This is kind of like the nano machines, the real deal.
Yeah. But my the mind, you know, so I don't lose myself. The prime to keep my energies, I can convert the energies life, so I don't suddenly have 3 arms and matter to fight back if need be.
Okay. Now, as your body gets ready. Now, tell me, do you lay back? Tell me what position you're in, because
I'm gonna.
because you're being watched by Adam West, Armstrong.
Oh no! Everybody's here.
Yeah, no, all the scientists are here. They're getting their papers and their notebooks out. They want to see.
I'm gonna lay down because I feel like if I stand up due to any pain or anything, if I kind of hit my head, I'm just gonna fucking die. So I'd rather be laying down.
Oh, that's good.
I know what you're trying to do to me, Adams. I'm making sure that I'm not gonna die because my legs decided to give up on me.
Let me tell you.
You're
Roll
already dead.
me. First would be the prime, the power. I want you to roll me your error. I want you to roll me your. God damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I change the page on you?
Yeah, you kind of
Oh, I'm sorry.
start with your mind first. I want you to roll me your courage. And how many dots do you have in mind?
1
+1.
difficulty.
Difficulty will be 7.
Fuck.
Since you
Great.
activated your spheres.
Yeah.
You know,
3 successes.
you know when someone heavily breathes and they goes. Like you could just they can always
Oh.
see the room.
Question, Amps. Could you buy virtues up if you're a human out of during
Ouch.
play? Could humans
Sure.
do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
They can
I'm gonna
buy it.
fucking die here. Okay.
But
I
it's
didn't know
not
you could
with
buy virtues up.
Oh yeah, you can. Anybody can.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
don't worry. It's not your conviction or your It's only your self control and your courage. To be honest, it's
Okay.
not your conviction at all.
He already took the needle. He doesn't need to show his conviction anymore.
And the matter. Now, Allied.
Mm-hmm.
This is as you can feel your arm. You can feel your body. Have you ever lifted something so heavy that it causes you to think twice of lifting that thing?
Yes.
Well, this is what's going to happen through your body, You're going to be pulled from both directions. Not physically, but
Yeah, but it feels like it.
yeah, muscle-wise. Your muscles are going to go through that. Roll me your willpower. difficulty 7.
Permanent or
Permanent.
temporary?
Permanent.
So 7 at 7.
Hmm.
Oof. 2 successes.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You can tell with your willpower, you remember what Armstrong says.
Just
Only a
relax.
Just relax. Only an American can go through this. Do you want to give a thumbs up to Armstrong during this procedure?
Yeah.
He
Just
gives
gonna give it thumbs up. You'll hear us off. America. It's like an eagle sound. What the fuck?
Turns out your face turns into an eagle.
Cool. Turns back. Armstrong's like, I remember my first time too.
Yeah. Do you want to do dexterity medicine with your? Since you have life free, you can change yourself back to a normal
No.
face. You know, this is what the nanomachines.
Not yet. I want to get through the process before I fuck with it, Emps. I don't know what happens if you fucking suddenly pull that stunt.
Your body feels incredibly large. You look at your hand. I swear your hand's not bigger. Your right hand's not bigger than your left. Surely, like 2 inches, it's kind of centimeters higher than it is. Then you look at your other hand. My other hand's getting bigger too. Huh.
Hmm.
Let's take a look at my feet. Oh my gosh, I got big feet. How am I going to fit in my shoes?
I just buy new shoes.
Oh gosh, my muscles. Ah.
Oh, here comes the second round of pain as the muscle density increases.
You see a mirror on top of the wall. Your chest begins to expand. Your lungs. One may call it extension lung surgery, you know? Then you could just see Kane in that mirror says, "Hey, here's my lung. Do you want extended lungs?"
God damn it.
Oof.
It is. But back to the real story. Your lungs capacity increase, your heart grows bigger than a horse's heart. If you've seen a horse's heart, it's quite massive. And you could just feel your breath. You could feel your breath taking in more and more oxygen
Yes.
and breathing out. But you can feel your voice getting deeper and deeper.
A real American. I'm an American hero.
And you feel a bit relieved. You know, it's gone quiet. And you look at yourself. You just what does Andrew think?
What do I think when I look at myself in the mirror?
Yeah. You look like one of those ultra space marines. You know?
All I could think of is that this is truly the Emperor's, finest work of the time, and this will ensure that America and the Emperor's foundation shall remain uncontested.
And you just look in that mirror closely, and you just see Horus clicked his finger, and you're back to round 3. Oh boy.
Oh no! Wait, he's back.
Oh no. Yeah, you just see him in the mirror, and
Oh no!
he just claps, and the Emperor, you could say, just gives him that funny look and says, "Why the fuck you here?" sort of
Hmm.
thing. And you can tell your body's gonna pull you in a sense, you know. Have you seen a
Yeah.
person being chucked from one room to another?
Oh God. That's gonna
Prepare to.
hurt.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be chucked like a little bitch to the other side of the room with no ease.
Hold on. This is Horace chucking me, right?
You could say that, you know, you just feel you've been lifted and chucked, you know.
Okay. Just
Prepare
say
to
if
soak
it's.
it.
Oh boy.
So, Allied, roll me
Yeah.
soak. It's only bashing, so don't worry.
I'm gonna die from it. Difficulty 6, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
I have resilience, by the way, is my specialty.
That would work too. And you just, you wake up, you feel a little bit drowsy, a little bit dizzy, and you just fall asleep. And you just hear one thing. Well done, my son. So Allied, back
Yeah.
in your background, nanomachines.
Oh yeah.
Since this is your first injection of well, yeah, this amount of injections, you probably took the full load. 4? What was it? Because yeah, 4, then you just. Do you want like 3 or 4? You know, you want to like combine the nano and the virus, don't you?
Yes.
So do you want like 3 nanos and 2 viruses?
Sure. Oh God. Oh God. I have become their metal fucking gear amps.
Congratulations, you found out what umbrella was using you.
Oh no. I'm liquid. Yeah. No. Fuck it. Sure. I'll take two virus. So what did you say? Two virus. What was it? Two virus was 2, and then 3 for nanomachines.
Yeah, because we have to make it 5 due to due to the sheets thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because they can safely assume that I can easily assume that the virus can be worked. You know, I got another story event with the virus one because it's a big meme. So, Allied,
Yeah.
congratulations, you have a first stage, first transformation.
Hmm.
Congratulations, you have You know, humans have 7 health levels.
Yes.
Allied, what is 7 plus 3?
10.
You have 10 health levels.
Oh Christ. Well, it's a
But
good that we actually have these health sheets, these extra health levels then for once.
I might as well make use of them, you know.
Yeah.
Oof, I mean, we had 10 before, to be honest. We had like 3 extra health levels.
Willpower. You kind of have to spend a willpower to turn incredible, you know.
Yeah.
Do remember, for this effect to work, you need to either spend a willpower or roll your permanent weight rating at higher difficulty, because to summon it, this is your first time.
Yeah. Um.
Well,
What my permanent rating, which is what I have to roll 7 dice difficulty. What?
difficulty 8,
Hmm. Or I
because
can
this
spend a
is your first.
willpower. Okay.
Because, you know, it's your first time, you haven't got used to the rhythm yet of your nanos, nor has the nanos got used to your rhythm yet.
Yeah.
It only makes sense for you to wait probably a couple of, I don't know, probably a decade or probably 7 years, you know.
Yeah. Hmm.
7 health levels to 10. So, with a lot of things, I'm gonna ask you a question.
What's up?
As you, as as you probably stripped down, you know, as you probably woken up, Armstrong hands you a phone and said, "It's our security guard. He wants you on the phone."
I'm gonna take it
It,
like
it
groggily.
was, it was Jim. Where this
Jim.
Jim gon where this Jim gonna work here?
Uh, yeah, no, he did accept that paper. He did accept the job and shit. And I take Jim's on the line. Jim.
Sorry, what? I didn't pay that much attention.
We're talking. You call it something. Jim, Jimmy, old boy.
Yeah.
When are you gonna come into work? Did you forget about that job I got you here?
Well, out of character. I wasn't really sure, like, how far this has been pushed off since, said he didn't have, like, stuff ready. So I wasn't.
I got stuff also.
Alright.
We could say paperwork has finally been admitted.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything specific I need to do? Or is this just getting started?
You've already done all the paperwork. You just gotta come in and get through, keep up and get the training here handled. When you free next.
Once you inject the nano machines in you.
I'm not saying shit about that, Emps.
Oof, come in. Here, have this,
You gotta get your flu shot to work here.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Ah!
I do have a question for you, Allied.
What's up?
Do you want the ability to I got two ideas.
Alright.
Okay. Do you want, in a sense, when you activate your nano machines, I give you 10 health levels, you get a bit bigger, more muscular, you look
Mm-hmm.
like a double size of you. And I'm thinking about you when it comes to like bashing damage, you could next turn you kind of can heal that like a werewolf.
Oh, yeah.
Automatic. Because werewolves got claws, yo. No one's gonna whack you with a club.
Oof, I mean, he will heal real good if he falls down the stairs during the fight.
Says he's gonna fall down the stairs. There's only gonna be 5.
Andrew, you stand amongst our greatest warriors. There's just me, our greatest warriors, Andrew. It's just me. No, go forth. Don't even. Can I get a gun? You got a laser pistol. So be it. For America.
You have a laser pistol, Andrew. Stop shitting your pants. uh, don't worry. The virus story is a lot more funny and a lot more interesting.
I'm curious about what's the two virus shit in me.
You'll have to find out in the next session because your body just only recovered from a nanomachine injection.
Oh, I thought I injected both of me right now already.
Oh no, you said one at a time.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
It's just if you inject two, it becomes a. Yeah, no, they will quite conflict with each other. You're better off injecting one and having another layer
Yeah.
on top, like an ice cream sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Amps. Would I be able to try to activate my nano machines?
Are you spending or are you rolling?
What would it be? It'd be 7 at difficulty 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will give it a try at 7 at 8. Oh no, I have it. I do. I'm gonna burn that 1 willpower I gained from earlier from that nice sleep to activate my nano machines.
Is Jim gonna come to this?
When is this even?
Yeah, when we could just we could just say when you we can just say when you called Andrew about it, you know.
About getting checked up?
Yeah. Don't worry. Since the paperwork's been proceeded, you know, Armstrong would probably want to know where is he currently located.
Where are you currently located, Jim?
I was at that point. Yeah, I just basically just washed my hands, so still around here, I think.
You'll still be at the scene. You'll still be at the scene, won't you?
Yeah.
Oh. Now, Jim, you feel something. You feel a very strange thing. Have you have something feels strange on your car door?
Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that.
Feels like feels very portal like.
It feels portal-like. Huh. Does it feel like the magic that I felt just a bit ago? You know, at the Cyberman thing?
No, no, not close. No, this one's a lot more inviting.
Inviting. Oof.
Get through the goddamn portal, Jim.
Well, why does nobody tell me that they're trying to get me in? Just yeah, no, just look at the door. What the fuck?
You wish to open it.
I'm just gonna go to Andrew, give Andrew another call. Andrew, I just spotted some sort of portal on my car door. What the fuck?
Andrew.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I just spotted like some sort of portal at my car door.
Go through. Come on in.
Oh boy, here we go. Just hesitate for just a moment and then get into the car.
As you open the car door, you see a portal. A portal, like you've seen in Stargate. You know? Do you want to walk in? If you do walk in, you could just be glaring at it, you know?
Glowing at it.
No, you could just be looking at it, you know, just admiring the portal.
Oof, what the fuck? Alright. Going to the phone again. Writing the boss. If I don't come back, assume I'm dead. Doing dangerous stuff again. And then gotta put the phone away and hop in.
You go through the portal. You see have you ever seen a network of computers before? Like,
Well,
this is what it looks like to you when you enter the portal. Can you change your picture? I'm trying to drag you, but I can't drag GIFs.
wait.
I legit can't drag any GIFs. Okay, that's better. This is what it looks like when you drag through the portal. You just see in electricity connecting through circle objects, and they just reimburse, change into different shapes. Quite magical, quite scientific, quite blessed. You know?
Hmm. Not that's fascinating.
And you appear in a very special location. Well, long ago you spied on an island called Umbrella Island, you see. And remember that room when you saw that special individual being experimented on?
Yeah.
That's where you are.
Is it like locked? Or is it like
You
still
know.
open? Oh fucking god. It's animated.
Mm-hmm. And you just see Andrew Armstrong, Adam Wesk, Alexander Ash. And it just three of them are looking at you and they're waving. And they just say, "Welcome to our umbrella." And seems you had experience with this kind of technology before, so that's good. We don't really need to explain much.
Well,
If they did, they'll have to condition.
not this special kind, but I've seen a lot of things. Let's just say that.
Oh, son, you haven't even seen this. You only seen the surface. You haven't done deep yet, mate.
The theme of this campaign.
I love the feel of it. Fucking Jim. Oh god, the horrors of reality, Andrew. I must fight back no matter the cost.
I mean, at this point, it just Jim looks to the ground, looks up again. I wouldn't. I would actually be surprised at this point if it wasn't the case. It's like it's like basically how the last year or so was for me.
Oh, he's still a bit green. We hear. He ain't mighty blue. We gotta wait a couple of years until we blue. That's when we show him the real nasty stuff.
Meanwhile, Jim just think, oh, I saw the nasty stuff down here already.
Nah, we have other bases, so this is only like the scratch surface of one.
uh,
Just wait a couple of years. We'll show you the real.
but yeah, welcome. I'm in the room with him, right?
Yeah, you're all in the
Well,
same.
yeah. Well, I'm bigger to be. I'm still bigger though, right? I'm just like the side
You are
effects.
Have you seen a Space Marine?
Oh God, I'm fucking huge.
This is what Armstrong looks like as well. You know,
Oh.
he's doing the flexing competition on.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
you
we're
look at
fucking
flex.
huge.
Oh god. Andrew. What did you do?
I'm just gonna flex like one arm. What had to be done? Flex the other $100.
You know,
God.
it won't be a Primarch level. You'll be average Space Marine. Just wait
Yeah.
a couple of hundred. You'll be a Primarch height. You know.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll just get another 40 fucking successes, M's.
Sorry,
Another
kiddo.
another
Only
40
the
to
Emperor
60.
can grant Primarch status, kiddo. And you have
That's
to wait
fair.
a couple of hundred. You have to wait a couple of hundred years until Armstrong takes the throne. You know, before he gets his gold.
Oh no, Ems, what are you saying?
It's just the Emperor had to sow chaos through time, you know, until he can walk out into the sun and proclaim his divinity, you know.
Oof.
Logar, is that you? Stop getting the timelines fucked up.
Okay. It seems you wanted to see me kind of urgently. If you brought me in this way.
And then with that, so I'm gonna spend that. I already deducted the willpower point because I do. But yeah, I wanna activate my. I wanna activate it, Emps.
Yeah. You activate your nano machines, and you could just see the 6-packs turn to 8-packs, 10-packs.
Oh, in front of. Oh, that's right. I'm negative shit in front of you.
For some reason, everything's big, including his
Wait,
Andrew, you were a fucking nerd. How'd this happen?
god damn.
And you just when he speaks, his voice is deep, and you can just see your, how can I say, avatar saying, "Hot damn, the humans had this already. Shit, I thought they had to wait a couple of hundred years."
I'm gonna walk over to the gym and extend a hand out and say, my big ass meaty hand, and be like, "You're gonna enjoy this job."
Vidal.
He's too busy staring.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm just, Chichim is just looking. Okay.
My eyes are up here, Jim.
And I thought my night was wild already.
Oh, it's just starting. Shake my fucking hand.
Yeah, I shake his hands. Whatever that may entail, I probably just take like one finger, and that's like my whole hand wrapped around.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I got your hand engulfed, just.
You feel his hand wet. No one knows why.
Oof, it's just water at this point. I washed my hand
Just gonna-
before I called.
I'm just gonna cunt at him.
I had someone put jam and honey on it. Don't ask. Just don't.
I'm gonna, I'm just gonna turn away to what's, and then ask, what's the next, where some clothes are and any tests that need doing to, the three main people.
Oh, what? The tests and the clothing?
Yeah, like if they need to run any tests or any, anything, because I ain't got no fucking clothes that would make me, that fucking dummy thick.
No, they're expecting you to fail. But
Yeah.
in all the clothing.
Even Whisker's just like, even he's like, huh.
makes me want to do more test experiments on it. Huh. Yeah, look,
Did-
you get
Did Armstrong at least believe in me, Eps?
he gives you the thumbs up.
He
That's what
did
I
it!
want.
I fucking didn't believe in me either. Oh well. But yeah, no, it might be. How long does the transformation, by the way, like at? Is it just like a scene that I keep the transformation, or is it like Rodomer's thing to where like I say it's off, it's off?
When you say it's off, it's off. I would
Oh.
not recommend going public though. With that, you know.
Why not?
How can I say people would modern day doctors for some reason can't get the fact that nanomachines work that way, and they always accuse people of elephantitis in the brain, and they usually capture them and do dissections on there for some reason.
They capture and dissect them. I don't think that's a wee bit worrisome.
Like, they can't open the skull and fuck up a part of a brain because they can't handle such magnificence, you know? They're not
Oh.
well educated in the way of the Emperor, you know?
Oh god, I fucking tower over goddamn Rodomer. I completely forgot that, even without it turned on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna just go run through some tests, like first and foremost, make sure everything's working while in, and get used to having nanomachines running through me.
Oh god, this is the meme. This is the meme. Please look at tabletop text channel.
Uh-oh. Making the mother spear jack. Is Rodomer gonna end up being a fucking Jack?
Turns out, even with Jim taking the surgery, taking the nanos, you still get the fat with it. So you still
What do you mean actually with this constant fat thing that you're gonna go about?
You're a fat cop, you know?
Why?
Sure, cop.
Yeah, because you're a cop. You eat donuts and you don't, you rarely have sex with your wife, you know? It's the normal thing in America, you know?
Actually, oof. Imagine getting that injection. And go back to the wife. That's like, what the fuck?
Turns out you botch, your skin turns black. Hello, I am now Jim. I'm gonna take you as my own.
Could you imagine that Jim's gonna? Oh god, I'm gonna have to explain this to my wife and Jim's wife. How did you get so big? Steroids. Steroids, totally. The wife is like, that's not steroids. How to avoid the permadox? I'm taking steroids.
Like so much steroids, you know? When you call it off, you turn back to normal.
Oh wait.
Wasn't I still naturally larger than Jim though? Now with this?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You just go back to normal size.
To normal Space Marines, I understood. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go because Jim's gonna have to go through the whole secure learning. So I'm gonna go do the tests, and which of them are coming with?
Honestly.
Yeah.
Adam West could probably stay here to his experiments. Probably Ashford and not Armstrong.
Oh, Jim gets to stay with Whisker.
Oh no. I mean, 24-hour work day already. Notice.
Please, sir, I just want to sleep. I can fix your sleep real easy. What? just gives you a shot.
Yeah.
You're not gonna sleep ever again. Oh no.
Don't worry, don't worry. No, he's probably gonna open a portal to Jim to go back to where he was and send him a new uniform with the umbrella signal and give him the schedule. This, and this. This also needs to be worked on. This, and this. Like a list of like things he'll be doing when he gets to work for Umbrella.
What? But this is gonna be a wild ride, I can already tell.
Man, those poor werewolves that were like kicking around too are gonna be so caught off guard.
Oh yeah. You're gonna be like, ah ha ha, you think I'm out for the count. That's your man to you. Oh yeah, the humans are on our levels now, boy.
Yeah, the metal men are gonna be like, you have to get down to here. I'm gonna get like hit with something that's gonna like bash me and knock me down. Be like, no more running. Look at him! He's a man!
Oof, that fear when you tower over werewolves in Krino's form.
Oh, that's just serious.
Can you imagine those werewolves were the top dogs around here? What the fuck?
Oh no, I could just imagine you being picked on, and it would just be like, "What you gonna do, human?" And they just talk to each other, just deliberately trying to piss you off, and you just.
God damn, if I got any.
By the way, is Allied now strong enough to handle heavy weapons? Like normal, you know, there's weapons that
It will be considered normal firearms if he ever enters that form.
oh god.
I mean, I already had strength forward armor. I haven't actually gotten any strength, like, I haven't gotten any attribute increases.
Hoof.
It's just extra health levels.
Yeah.
You're tall. You're immune to bashing damage.
Oh, I'm immune. I thought it was auto soak. I'm immune to bashing.
Oh yeah, you're
Ooh.
all essentially the same thing at this point.
That's fair. Stay down! How are you getting back up?
I just imagine like a mob, like you against like some sort of like zombie mob. They're just scratching you. Yeah. Sure.
It could, like some tiny benefits might be heavy firearms are now considered normal firearms in that state.
Oh god, that's perfect.
Here, take this 30 cal machine gun. Dual wielded.
X gonna give it to you.
Oof.
You see the 30 hordes of werewolves raiding your chantry. It's like, good, I'm ready. Die. Are you sure? Pulls out a sacred knife. Pulls out a 30 cal, shoots. Let's go, give it to you. Let's go. Give it.
X gonna give it to you. What the fuck is he? Worm Weaver? Nobody fucking knows. Man, that's gonna be great. I'm gonna have to meet the Archbishop. How did you get so big? God has granted me a gift. Okay, sure, crazy.
Just say it's better to like normalize yourself than pump it out when you're ready for a fight.
Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna walk around fucking. Well, I mean, I'm already gonna be big, but my armor made me big anyway, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burst out of my fucking armor like a goddamn superhero. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry about how to pay for a new set. You're gonna pay.
I gotta pay for a new set. I'm gonna have to take it out of your life expectancy. What?
there's some experiments in your big state they want to do on you.
That's fine.
You know, they're just going to put you on a breathing machine. They're just going to say, breathe in the air. Turns out it's pure CO2, Kappa. It's pure Corona. What?
It'll make you stronger. That it will, because it won't kill me. Oh God, he's right.
Oh, God. I could just imagine. Yeah, they're just going to test how you run, how you eat. Oh, by the way, Allied, didn't that
Mm.
say you're going to need a lot more calories?
Oh, I figured.
Yeah, no, so imagine, have you ever been to a course dinner? You know, they put the breakfast,
Yeah.
all that nice food. Oh, imagine you're gonna have to eat like 3 times the amount. You know, you're gonna
Yeah.
you have to. Your jaw's gonna be so tired of eating that it's gonna actually lose its style. You know, until they
Yeah.
realize we're gonna have to put a tube in him. You know, and shove the food like that route
Oof.
for the nutrition to pay up.
Just give me fucking protein bars.
How many protein bars for a 3-course meal would you actually have to do?
A lot less than a 3-course fucking meal, Emps.
But you can do it. You can do it, and you just put it in your stomach, and you just let it go through. You know.
Once the power armor comes out, sure, Emps. Until then, no.
Yeah. Protein bars and fucking.
Besides, wouldn't my body be able to keep up with me like having to eat that much anyway? Since the entire body basically got expanded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Your body can, but I think it would just be mentally draining first time.
Yeah. But he's gonna go through it anyway because it's gonna taste so goddamn good.
Yeah.
He's not stopping eating. I'm hungry. Oh God. Resource 5, but all of it. Good thing I have resources 6 for Dahmer. I can afford my fucking apartment.
Indeed. He could afford in like a tiny apartment, and the rest is just like trucks and trucks order the food.
But yeah, I'm gonna go through those tests incredibly happily, and you know, I guess while I'm doing it, I'd probably ask, what was the suspected outcome? Because everybody seems slightly dumbfounded at the fact that, and like extend my arm and close it.
We expected you to die.
I take it Ashford says that.
Yes.
Hmm.
Your biology is not. Well, it's suitable, but it's not really optimal. How can I say? You kind of rushed in for it. We expected a week's preparation at best.
Fuck.
At minimum, you know?
Yeah, how can I phrase it? I guess I'd probably be like, well, and I don't want to. I guess I'm just gonna be like, well, I'm full of surprises.
Trust me. After you inject yourself with the virus, you're going to be so surprised. A lot more surprised, one may say. And she puts on a real smile, you know?
Finally, I found my Adam to my Eve. Man, what the fuck? Oof. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna nod and just just smile at that and keep going with the tests. Thinking about poor Jim.
And how puny he is, indeed. He hasn't risen himself up to godhood yet, you know.
Wait, who?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just saying you're thinking of Jim and how puny he is, and he hasn't
Yeah.
raised himself by cybernetics,
How?
nanomachines.
How he is still weak, but he can grow. I mean, I could, but I could give him the Life 3 stuff, but he'd probably fucking die with the 80% mortality rating. I'm just gonna think back and well, just think he'll catch up to the to the prophet of the emperor in time.
Indeed.
Meanwhile, you had Horus visions.
Oh. Meanwhile, Radama got teleported back by Wesker and say, "See you tomorrow." And you end up in the same place. And you begin to do your stuff. With an umbrella uniform in your car. Yep.
God damn.
And oh, don't worry. It's gonna be fun for you working in Umbrella as a security guard. Trust me on that.
You're either gonna die or you're gonna thrive.
Mm-hmm. Now, Allied.
Hmm.
As now, as they're gonna say, he's called Pentex, right?
What say?
You know, I don't. You know, Senator Armstrong says you heard of Pentex, right?
Yes.
Looks like the match is on. Or the Cage in the Hell, or the Cage in the Hell sale match is back on. Are you in?
Just just slowly turn to him with that award-winning American smile, and just be like, "But of course."
Don't worry, we got the meat shield. Thanks for bringing your buddy. He's a great use as a meat shield.
Well, he'll either survive and thrive, or he'll end up like everyone else.
A good zombie, exactly. We can't make waste of the dead.
Indeed.
And he just says, I think you better get sleep. I think you need to go to bed, son. You just need to have a week's rest and get
A week's
yourself.
west, Emps.
Texan accent followed this. It's conflicting with my English.
Mr. Armstrong, why you got cat ears and a cat tail?
Condition wear.
Don't worry, it's just a side effect kicking in. Oh.
Indeed. Now I need to scratch a pole, a metal pole. Oh gosh. And he says, you need to go home and get a rest, cause I'm gonna need you. When the phone call comes, get ready, my child.
Very well. Okay, that means I got a week to work on this fucking virus too. This virus and get energy weapons for Radama.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and my armor. Fuck.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah, you can get energy weapons, but they'll need an address to give it to. You know, because they're not gonna. What was it? They like they can make energy weapons in this facility, but they're gonna need to know the address to
Wait,
send it to.
can they make the energy weapons I can make, or are they like magical?
Depends. What do you want your energy weapons to do?
Well, I'm gonna need a big old fuck you gun.
That's simple, son. But I'm gonna need to know the address, cause I ain't giving you it for fuck. I ain't giving you it for you to take out.
Yeah, no, because if he's gonna call me, I'm probably gonna end up showing up here anyway. So,
So if you
yeah,
want the energy gun, you gotta come
yeah,
here.
I'll come in. I'll be here the day that it's gotta kick off, or I'll
Turns out,
arrive at the place.
turns out he gives you the Halo sword.
I said a gun. Yeah, whatever. No, that's in melee. Let's go, fuck boys. But yeah, so I guess Jim's gonna get my energy pistol. I wanted. I don't even know if I can fucking use it anymore in hindsight. Oh well, it'll be fine.
When you go big, you just break your own weapon because you go too big.
Yeah, seriously. But yeah, no, I'm gonna thank Armstrong. With a polite smile and a head nod to Ashford, and says they want me to go home and rest. I'm gonna do that because I got the virus there. So
And
yeah,
they'll inject it to you when you're nice and well powered up because the virus is going to be a lot more trippy. I can promise you that.
are you gonna make the difficulty higher on me, Amps? You gonna try to flex on me like that?
Yeah, no, same difficulty a lot, but it's going to be a fun transformation.
Oh, yeah, because I'll have to master the Oh God.
And
Mmm.
we're gonna then we're gonna have a fun time describing your own beast. You know what
Your
your
own
internal.
bees. It's just Jim and his little scrawny ass.
Oh gosh, my internal beast is you just dressed up as a bigger Jim.
No, it's Jim as like a Primarch level. I surpass you, Andrew. No, Jim, no. I am the Emperor's chosen. That's what you thought, Andrew.
And that's how the heresy begins.
How how could you betray me, Jim? I didn't betray you. You betrayed yourself. You gave in to your mortal desires. My avatar's like, what the fuck? What is wrong with this guy?
Oh,
But yeah,
did some? Oh wow, Radama, did somebody tell you GG? Get good
What?
suggestion box. Get good, please.
you okay?
What?
She
Yeah,
having a tism?
Oh.
no, I'm just looking at Radama's suggestion box.
Oh. That's understandable.
And let's say you get sent home, and they're gonna give you a nice week's vacation. Yeah, because you're gonna need it. Yeah, no, they appointed you to have a week's vacation, allied, and Jim, you know,
Jim's actually got to fucking work.
yeah, he's got,
Jim, we got a week to work and get caught up.
yeah, you got a week to work, my child.
24/7 work days. Oh, work
You
weeks.
don't get willpower work here, though. That's the. You gotta break you to make you.
Oh.
So Andrew, do you just go home and sleep and get ready in your new comfortable body?
Well, no, I'm gonna. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna go sleep. Yeah, but I got research to do still. I gotta make my armor. I gotta make the virus be ready for me.
Oh,
I gotta show my wife what a real man I am now.
yeah, we could do the research on the virus. And you want to show your wife to be a real man, or do the virus research next session?
I'll show her. I'll show her the real man. I mean, that's a thing that happens at night in the bedroom.
We are at night.
Oh, yeah. No, he's gonna have a good night with her.
But when you're trying to dig it in correspondence, where is my penis going?
Why is it so cold here?
Welcome to the Antarctic. Oh, damn, my penis is frozen. It's freeze resilient. Not even the icebergs can
It'll be a
chill.
fun transformation.
Oh,
I'm
big
about to-
yeshes on my way back home. But yeah,
Guys,
yeah.
I think this is a good end of the session, don't you think?
Sure.
Forward armor.
Goddamn.
Well, if you just ask your boss to have a week off, she'll gladly give you another week and say, "Don't come back to fucking work this time." And we could just hand wave it and just say, "I had a nice vacation, you know. I
Oof.
needed it."
But I don't remember. But did we tell her about the crazy plan of going quote unquote undercover? Well, for Allied it's quote unquote undercover.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, so we kinda have to we kinda can tell her that.
I mean,
Yeah.
the CIA. Oh God, Oof.
Oof, Allied are gonna merge at some point.
I mean, they're gonna try to purge, but I have become a real American.
No,
I have Uncle Sam.
They're gonna merge, not purge.
Oh no! Oh God, yes. 2020. That's why we got the American Space Force Radammer. Everybody thought it was a joke, but the future's here.
I mean, yeah. I think it's just even like recently I saw some documentary. Of course, it was on YouTube, so actual value might be actually low of the news. But essentially, it talked about a bunch of companies basically preparing to get to space and start mining. And once there's commercial interest, like then humanity is gonna go to space one way or another.
Perfect. Am she here?
Mm.
All right. So, how does the so what are we doing for the end now? How many shekels do we get for this God blessed America?
Free XP. And Jim, tell me what your nature is.
A guardian.
You certainly did some gardening today, especially saying no to such an attempted offer by Timeless itself. Oh well, you can always find your way.
Oof. Imagine like
She's gonna show up at the final battle. Jim, I need to sacrifice you. I knew you would, you whore.
Oof. She comes in, tries to sacrifice, but there's just so much of Jim at that point. He's just so beefy.
And she's
Like if I have all,
I can make. Hold on, let me do this. I can make the Philosopher's Stone real. Let me just do this. What? Battlefield is now a pentagram. Ah, fuck.
actually, if I get get all 5 in physicals, can I still be sacrificed like that, or is it just gonna be sacrifice? It's like stab, sacrifice, and
It's just you that gets sacrificed. Then you have all 5 dots.
oof. No, it's more like it's just a flesh wound.
I give you free XP.
Yeah,
This is
that's
session
nice.
17, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Calculate.
no, I don't know.
Tell me how much XP you have currently.
I have 92 total.
What?
I have 92 total.
I have 88 total.
Hmm.
How the fuck do you have an entire session's worth more than me?
Plus 20.
I don't fucking know. What else does the handout say? 'Cause
That's why I'm calculating.
I'm pretty sure that I didn't make a mistake.
Yeah, no, you should only be 1 XP over me, apparently.
Well, plus 25.